Hello, I'm Eagle. Eagle Garden. One on Instagram. This is WEedNerdWorld episode 554.5. Hopefully you're having a good night. Alright, guys, maybe get some work done. How you guys doing? What are you smoking on? I gotta get my chat brought up. Cheers. It's Hart. Brady Ridley, Bradley Ridley, Brady Ridley. Christopher Big 454. Claudia Gosling, the pandemic, motivate, smoke grower. Cheers. Yeah, line chat. Mike's job. Might be the new trying to filter out that. I can see that. Dr. Buzz Lightyear, acetone, cheers. Corey Bacon, nice to see you. Band of Brothers playing in the background. Band of Brothers by Hell Yeah is what we're listening to. Put it in the chat. Like what you're hearing. My mic is weak. I don't know what the deal with that is. Yeah. Was it like that during the last episode, or is it just this one? Sound the snowball. Let me just back and forth. Hopefully that's a little better. All right. No. We heard in I switched it back and forth. That Robert Miss Green Fingers, Bad Mike Thomas is in the house. Cheers, Mr. Green Fingers. Good episode. You should go back and check that out. Dr. Buzz Lightyear, acetone. Morning out, see. What's up, Green Fingers?
Well,
cheers, WD 714.
all right.
What's up, Green Fingers?
Cheers. Let me try to fix my mic.
Okay. What's up, Coonword? How you doing? What are you guys smoking on this evening? I'll let this play. What you think about some hillbilly rap?
Who?
Green Fingers. Some hillbilly rap. I guess that'd be the best way to describe it.
Like Yellow Wolf?
No, this is Gangster Grass is who this is.
Oh, yeah. See, my mic's having a hard time. Wait, I gotta like get this thing to stop connecting. It connects over and over.
Just turn them off. Or turn off your Bluetooth on the phone.
There you go.
Cheers,
Now I
Mr.
can hear you.
Smiley.
Shoot. I can hear you better now. Where's the...
This is a gangster grass. Little banjo. It's pretty good.
And I agree with everything that the judge said. If you come back around, I'm going out like Judge Dredd. What was in your head when you made those choices?
I'm like you, I guess.
I can only hope that you
My
don't
musical
play by
tastes are
voices.
like all
You made
over the
decision
map.
not to listen to the one that was on your side when you started to slide. Mama brought you back home. She was
Billy
looking
Herb
down
says,
to the
heck
bone,
yeah,
'cause
hey,
you
Billy
had been gone so
Bluegrass,
long.
gangsta
But now our
style.
baby boy is back in the house. You can see all the smiles on her mouth. I ain't never seen him this happy. And
Cheers,
all
Bad
of a
Bunny
sudden, you
nutrients.
disappeared again. And she's crumbling down. The
Got
smile
that.
is gone from her chin. And she doesn't know where. And I don't even care. Because
You
you
don't
broke
even know,
mama's
do you?
heart twice. And it ain't even nice. Now I'm surprised as heck that she's wondering where you went. And I don't give a damn, friend. I don't even care.
You've done your time. Mr. Greenfinger says, I don't even care. I'm gonna smoke that shit. You will not find another one. You may return to the place.
My time.
Is that what you got in there?
My time.
What's it taste like?
I got the my tie and the apple cross. I blended it in, so it's a salad. It's got
Salads are always good.
tastes like purple punch, like Smiley was saying yesterday. It's got just purple, that flavor, what they call purple. Hard to explain, but everybody knows it. It's purple.
Look kind of like grapey floral. I like
Yeah,
this thing.
it's like a fake grape, like a imitation.
So basically, hopefully, it's got the purple taste with the buzz. No purple weed. I enjoy the purple taste, but I can't get high off that bullshit.
Yeah, that's why I put this afgoo with it. The afgooey, that stuff's real heavy. It's all indica, so indica with a hybrid. Hopefully I get high.
Melancholy and emptiness, the unseen consequence of the
Sure, well, that afgoo's good. Wonder if that's anything like Sub's afgoo. This was what? The Afghan times or the afgoo times. What was it? The afgoo times. Afghan time space queen. What's this? Afghan time space queen. What's his afgoo?
This tastes like Jack Herrera. I don't know why. Like that heavy Jack Herrera taste.
It's always a treat. I like the Jack.
But it overpowers everything. So that's like the whole, like, I like the Jack Herrera, but it just overpowers the flavor. But it's a classic cultivar.
Sure.
Which nobody has anymore, like classic shit. Everybody's got a cross.
We'll skip the southern one. How about that? Anybody want to smoke one and shed a tear? Go with another cover up of that. So what'd you do today, my friend? Anything fun?
Cook. I like to cook, so that's fun to me. But That's it. Make Polish sandwiches, like Wiener Schnitzel style Polish sandwiches. Just got all the right ingredients and just started trying to recreate it.
I love to cook too. It's funny when I stopped at the grocery store tonight. The gals both bringing me up and bringing a bag, and we're all like, "I don't know how to cook. It's so hard." Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, how can you not cook? Or not, not even like to cook.
It's a basic part of everyday needs, you know? You have to eat. And if you don't know how to cook, then you have to go buy it from somebody else that knows how to cook.
Has anybody run the Mystical Doggone Daiquiri? I haven't. I passed it out to a lot of people. Missy's stuff there. But I still have a pack of it. I know I passed out a bunch of packs of it, but I haven't heard of anybody growing it yet. If you are growing it, raise your hands. Let's tell the doctor what it's about. Does it bother you, the music playing in the background? I know we've talked about this several times, but and even
I prefer
when Stoney's gonna, I like the music playing.
I prefer it in the background. So like if somebody stops talking, then we don't have that quiet time.
I've always wanted to do it just because it's more like how we would be in a session anyway. I stop over your house or Stoney's house, we're gonna fire up the music and fucking smoke some joints, you know?
Hell yeah.
Fuck, fire up the music. You guys are getting instruments, brother. You're gonna be the music.
I can be a lead singer, but that's it.
Dude, listen, man, if you come by Larry's house, which we're gonna have you guys out there eventually, you're getting an instrument, man. We got everything from a kazoo, everything. Little guitars, big guitars, crazy shit.
Tambourine.
Cowbells, tambourines up the ass. You like the tambourine, Eagle? I got you covered, brother.
Tambourines are always handy for them fuckers that just can't keep, play anything and just can tap it. It's part of the band. There you go. Yeah.
It's that simple. It's awesome though, because you are making music, right?
Hell yeah. I had a lot of different drums. I had the egg. The egg can just shake, just like a little maraca without the handle.
Cheers, Mr. Smiley. How you doing tonight?
Getting home, rolling one up.
What's up, Smiley? What you guys doing?
Ordered my weed and my grinder, Eagle.
Oh,
I thought I heard something screaming in the background. I thought it was some static in the music or something.
It wasn't Robert Plant, huh?
No.
Oh, wait, maybe it was Robert Plant. Or Roberta Plant.
Roberta Plant.
It could be a good strain name. He'd probably sue the fuck out of you, wouldn't it, though?
Oh, my God,
man. I'll try it. I mean, I'll try getting sued if you guys.
Yeah, because his name's Robert, so he could get away with it.
Yeah, that's what I was like. It's Robert Plant.
It'd be funny to name one of the cultivars, like one of the parents, like say Robert Plant, maybe somebody else, like the mother or father, and then fucking everything after, every cross thereafter be Led Zeppelin too.
That'd be hard.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of them to go through too. Songs forever.
Zeppelin 3.
That would be another good fucking Nate Strain name, wouldn't it? Stairway to Heaven. And you like fucking sit back and smoke some Stairway to Heaven and shit. That just sounds like you'd get faded as fuck off something like that.
That'll probably get you sued. I think a Robert Plant you could do, as long as you don't dress the buds up in a blonde wig and put a microphone in front of it or anything like that. I think you'd be all right. Robert Plant. Yeah, man. I'm digging that.
Yeah, or just Robert's Plant. So like it's almost Robert Plant, but it's Robert's Plant. Oh, stupid dog.
There are bars here called dickweeds. That's funny.
There's a race car driver. He runs on dirt track, and his name's Richard Slider, but he goes by Dick Slider. I mean, that ain't the best fucking race car name ever.
That is awesome.
Found me a little bit of hash. I need to fucking roll one up and throw it in there. Bob Plant. Yeah, we could go with Bob Plant instead.
Bob Plant.
Oh, I threw my goodies up here. Yeah. It's always a good day when you find a little bit of hash laying around. Yeah. Something told me I should have went in and did a little bit of microdosing tonight. I didn't. I'm gonna work at 3:11 in the morning. I'm gonna go for a microdose with the thought. What the fuck? Cheers, Midwest Outlaws 31. Yes, Jim, this plant is amazing how it binds us all together. Here's Mr. Martial Artist. Oh man, what did I do with my joint? Lost my joint.
Are you tempting YouTube tonight?
I guess so, eh?
You know, the other
It's a
day, I get shut down on Instagram all the time, you know? So whenever I play music, usually like that, I get shut down on Instagram if I go live, like within seconds. So I'm thinking the other day, I'm like, man, I'm tired of listening to just catachronic shit all the time. Because our shit, you can play it, nothing happens. They don't give a fuck. But so I'm thinking, I'm like, you know, man, I'll put on some Iggy and the Stooges, man. That's not like popular, you know? Dude, I didn't even get fucking 10 seconds into Search and Destroy, and boop, they hit me. I'm like, really? Fuck.
I'm always surprised which ones trigger and which ones.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're on the radar. Is that what it is?
I guess. I tell you what, I've learned from good experience. Midnight Rider, Allman Brothers, they will shut you down on YouTube just as fast as you can fucking play that shit. That's true.
Fucking Greg and Dwayne are up there watching, man. You know, they're napping that shit. Fuck that, we want that money.
I wonder how much who makes the decision. Like, say, like they get a flag and they're like, look at the show and see how it's being used. If they can like, fuck, they ain't doing that. Let it be. But I wonder if they have any say so in the, you know, who's using and who doesn't. I think there's somebody actually on the other side. Fucking, they get a notification and they go, yeah, fuck that guy. He ain't using my shit. Click, and then it like, on our side we get the fucking penalty and shit.
Yeah, I don't
That'd
know. I'm wondering too if they can figure out where the music's coming from. Too, you know, I don't know. They could.
Well, wasn't the Caribou thing, the wrestling thing? I think we talked about. Didn't they trace that back?
Yeah, so
I know that.
Owned it.
Like a UFC fight and shit like that. If you fucking broadcast that shit, they can they know, they can find exactly right where you're broadcasting it.
Yeah, you know how they found them too was because they got a hit on a fucking video that's like 20 fucking years old, and nobody's watched in like fucking 18 years. And they're like, wait a minute, who the hell's watching this? and they traced it right back to the show, and then they were bitching at him. And I was thinking, man, you guys should probably just let him do it. You actually boosted, because a bunch of people. So what happened was he brought the video up, and then a bunch of people in chat went over and started watching the video. So they got like about 25, 30 hits on this super old video. That's what triggered it. And then they're like, okay, wait a minute. And they traced it back to his show. It's crazy.
And speaking of like wrestling, there's a fucking Behind the Ring or something like that Vice does. I've been watching some of that shit on fucking YouTube. Some of the like behind the scenes wrestler stories and shit. That shit's fucking crazy, man. There's some crazy wrestler stories of like pre-event or even like shit that was supposed to happen during like who was it? There's a wrestler that fell not too long ago.
I don't know.
80 feet.
Owen Hart.
Yeah. Yeah, they're telling that story.
Are you talking about the biography, on biography, or are you watching a different?
It's the Behind the Ring on a device thing.
I gotta hook my.
The last one I just watched was it was about a plane trip. They were going overseas, and a couple of wrestlers got into it. Fucking, it was an all-out brawl on the planes. In fact, they were actually shaking the plane.
The plane ride from hell.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
That's what it was called.
One cat got knocked off. And they fucking ended up pushing him through customs because they couldn't get him revived to fucking like walk off the plane. So they pretty much like weekend at Bernie's with him. Fucking put sunglasses on him. Said he had some kind of ailment where he couldn't wake up, and they pushed him through customs. He fucking woke up, and I guess his ponytail was fucking gone. They fucking cut
they cut off
on the fucking
like
plane.
Batista's or one of those guys' ponytail, and then he got slammed against the fucking exit door and almost like broke it. Yeah.
So that's what they tell. They talk about all these stories and shit firsthand, though, like from them. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was the episode called the Flight from Hell, or the Airplane Ride from Hell. That was a good one. I didn't watch it all the way, but like I've heard that story from a lot of different wrestlers. Pretty bad. Yeah, Ric Flair was on there showing his wang the whole time, like walking around just woo, woo,
yeah.
Woo. I guess he's like hung like a horse.
He was a made man.
Yeah. He just like go around swinging his wing in people's faces. It was the funniest shit I've ever heard.
I've always loved that Ric Flair woo and shit. I've been fucking drunk a few nights and done me some Ric Flair fucking wooing and shit.
I seen a movie, man, I don't even know how long ago it was, fucking 10, 20 years ago or whatever. They made that movie and Jake the Snake Roberts was in it. And he was talking about how he was like banging like 5 broads a night every night, and that like him and Wilt Chamberlain are like about even as far as women being banged or whatever. And then he's like, and then I went into this period where like it wasn't even exciting to bang women, you know. I started doing really weird stuff, and the next thing you know, you're sleeping with men, and I'm like, oh my God. It's like, all right, I gotta go, but fuck. That's access. Pushes you into the not good.
Randy the Macho Man Savage one was fucking pretty crazy too, the way he handled Elizabeth and shit. He actually like kept her like basically locked up, you know, off camera and shit. He was like fucking super jealous and pretty crazy.
She even acted like that too, didn't she? It didn't seem like she acted like she was always like, oh, like so, like he's got me under lock and key and shit. So he was actually like that, though. That's pretty amazing. So she wasn't acting. She didn't have to. It was actually happening.
It was a pretty wild story. It was kind of sad, really, how fucked up he was like that.
He had to be those guys had to be doing tons of blow through the 80s, because the 80s was fucking the decade of coke. I mean, it was easier to find in good weed. And I mean, those guys probably had it by the pounds. Could you imagine Macho Man on a plane like that? With, like he said, man, those guys all jetting, coked up out of their brains, slamming each other around while you're trying to duck.
That'd be pretty crazy.
Fuck that.
I'll take it to 420 Green Guys. You're back on a work schedule. But it stinks, boy. Snapping back from my COVID times to having to go back to your regular job. So, cheers, Mr. Modern Genetics. And if you guys didn't catch it during the last episode, it is Mr. Modern's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Are we gonna sing to him when he jumps on here?
Sure. I'm up for it.
I want to sing a death metal version though.
Wanted to do that too. Happy birthday.
I'll do it for like 1 minute though.
You guys are scaring me, man.
That'd be hard though.
Scary. That how old or how you would be like, I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you.
My dog is begging me. Coco, stop, Bubba.
I am hoping for. Did you guys get some snow downstate today, Smiley?
Oh, dude, it's warm and like windy as fuck.
Just got like an inch or so today up here.
Yeah, it was like windy as shit. Like I think my truck said like 38 or something on the way home. So all the shit's melt.
Slick this morning. Taking the daughter to school is a little slow.
Yeah, right for
Oh, it was. It was. We had a fucking couple of eye-opening moments on the way there. Fucking cat stopping longer than they should. You know what I mean? You don't necessarily count on it, and then you slam your brakes on. Get a little slide going. Time I had her to school, she didn't need no coffee or nothing. She's a little awake from the ride, the slippery ride to school.
That's funny. Needed to change your
I
pants.
thought it was. They have no faith. No faith in Dad, I guess. And I'm smiling the whole time, man. That fucking vehicle for me, I could just be side to side, just and as soon as that SN comes around and they know it, man, they're like, I'm like, shit, I got this. Guess I should take him out into a field. That's the way I learned how to handle that shit. All those years of fucking after high school, fresh bag of weed and shit, fresh snow, fucking parking lot, no poles or a field. Donut time.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
I still, to this day, have to resist the urge on a fresh snow not to just find a parking lot and do a couple donuts.
I got front wheel drive cars, so it's difficult. I tried to do it a couple weeks ago. I had my kids picked them up, and the school parking lot was completely empty and it was fresh snow on it. I'm like, all right, let's try this. And it was a big fail. I'm like, all right, we'll try it in reverse. You know, you have to kind of go in reverse. You know? So I did the reverse thing, got the front end. I don't know. My kids are just like, yeah, okay, cool, Dad. Let's go, man. Come on. Like, we want to go to the roller rink and shit. Like, you're over here doing stupid shit in the parking lot trying to impress us, and we're just not. So
That's funny.
The kids are
what's wrong with kids today. They don't enjoy that shit. Sorry, Smile.
No, I was
But
just rolling and pull the e-brake on the front end once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. That's how
I don't have that. I have one of them fancy Buick cars. It doesn't have that pull handle.
Oh,
So it's got the foot thing.
Got the
And
foot one. I still use the foot one like a fucking motherfucker though.
Hey, you
Like
just
I
got a
do.
quick
I
double.
don't want to wreck my
Double
car
check.
either. It's not in great order right
Yeah.
now, so I'm afraid shit might go flying off.
Yeah, I'm just a daredevil. That's why though. I'm willing to try anything. So I'm like, yeah, Fast and the Furious, let's go. And then like lanes around here, it's all mud. So you can turn the corner and you're just like, and you like start twisting and shit. Yeah,
What?
just pull you
Before you know it, man.
fucking badass.
Oh shit!
This guy, doctor says I took a ride with the guy in his floor at the beach, flipped it over while smoking a joint, while upside down went past back and forth. I've done similar. I told the story one time on air where we fucking were smoking and backed this cat's dad's truck off that cliff at Summerman Park out there in fucking Lapeer. Didn't flip over. We just drove over it. And fucking by the time we were just like facing up like this, fucking leaning on the cliff in this guy's truck, man. Fuck. That's gonna kill you, man. I opened that door thinking, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I rolled right out of that truck. It was laying right next to it, looking at the night sky and shit. Oh, fuck. That's scary shit. Old Chance was fucked. That was his name, Chance. Trouble that night. Do we break gone wrong?
Hell yeah, that's way wrong. Shit.
Yeah, we ended up taking this kid. I don't know what we did. We got him, this one kid, high. I don't think he really has been high before. And we were in this little car. He had like a little small, like kind of like a Mitsubishi. This is in the early 80s, so wasn't anything like that. I can't remember. Anyways, it was a smaller car. And there was this little farm field that was left in this subdivision area. It was just one last square, couple acres, and was full on corn. And he had not taken it down yet. And somehow we ended up in that fucking cornfield, man, just blazing right through it. And all you're doing is just knocking corn down, man, driving right through the field. And then we hit something. And we got out, and the whole fucking front axle was off the car. It was a front wheel drive car. We hit something, and he ripped the whole thing right off the fucking car. We were going down a hill too. I just remember that we were going down a hill. And we hit that thing in the back end, like hopped up and everything, and came back down and just stopped. And it's like, what the fuck? The engine's going, the car ain't moving. And this car's like in the middle of this farm field. Now we're like, holy fuck, dude. And he's freaking out. He's like, this farmer's going to find my car, man. He's going to. I don't know. So we had to get our couple of buddies. But it was like hours later, we dragged that fucking thing piece by piece, too. We had to get a pickup truck, load up the fucking axle. And it was bad. It was bad.
I'm glad that I straightened up as quickly in life as I did, because I was fucking crazy, a crazy teen kid. I did way crazy shit. There's no way I could sustain a life like that.
It's crazy. When was the last time anybody drove crazy? Any of you guys?
Just on the way home.
I like nobody like ghost ride the whip. Oh, you guys didn't grow up on the West Coast. Shit. Like, yeah, ghost riding that shit. We put it on fucking cruise control and then sit on the outside, sit on the ledge of the thing, and then stand up on it.
I won't do that, but I will definitely take my kids on some headlightless fucking drives around here on some dark nights. Just cut them fucking lights off and fucking drive. You ever do that? That's some freaky shit. When you shut them lights down at night, fucking you can't see shit, but you're just it's a weird feeling.
My mom used to do that.
It is scary.
Yeah. She just freaked me out. She'd be like, boom, be like nothing. Fucking scary.
The only time that works with the lights off is when it's super foggy out. Like out here in the farms, man, we get some fog out here. Like, dude, you're not like 2 feet in front of you. You can't see shit, basically, you know. And then if you put headlights on, it's like the clouds are like right in front of your face. So you can't see nothing. So you almost drive with your lights off. Your running lights, basically, you know.
I've walked into my truck many a nights. One of my vehicles, there's lots of nights where you can go out there, you can't see your hand in front of you.
Right. Because you're out there too. You're like out in the middle of nowhere, man. And yeah, that shit gets crazy out there.
I like it. Some nights it's scary. It does get a little freaky some nights out there. I've been shoveling. I've had some freaky nights out there. Because being out here, you know, pre-show days and shit, if it was fucking coming down where I was going to get 6 inches, you know, that storm and shit, if I'm up, fuck it, I'm going to go out there and shovel. You know, I ain't bothering nobody. Why not cut it in half or whatever? But in that same aspect, there's a few spots where you get out of like light and shit. You're going to get that weird feeling. You know, fucking something watching me and shit. There's definitely like a lot of Indian or Indian burial ground connections around here. There's a haunted town, not even fucking 5 miles away. That is Pierre Reese. And it was some kind of disease that went through the town. There's still bits and pieces of it. But you drive through there today. I went through there during the day, right through the graveyard where most of those people are buried. And you get the fucking freakiest fucking feeling, even during the fucking daytime. You're like, something just isn't right on this land. And I'm not far from there. And I actually told the story here. There's somewhere around here, up and down this road, within, feet. There was a cat that fucking actually, this woman had 2 husbands commit suicide. The second one by motherfucking chainsaw. Imagine like just firing up a chainsaw and fucking either taping that fucking throttle down or just fucking leaning into that bitch. Fuck you, whore. Fuck
no, man. No. I think you told us this story up in Luzerne. That sounds familiar to me.
It's crazy. So
I think you were trying to freak us out because we were camping up there and shit. You're like telling me and Larry some fucked up stories and laughing at us. Watch these guys. They're gonna sleep tonight for shit. I didn't. I don't think I went to bed till 5.
I still think as many people that take mushrooms and shit while they're up there having fun. I still think it would be fun as fuck to walk through there in a Bigfoot suit and shit or something. It'd fucking freak some fucking people out. It'd be fucking fun.
My luck, someone will be packed and shoot me if I was in that suit. So
these days, you never can tell.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of women that got them. No offense to women, but that scares me if they're having a bad day, man.
Yeah. I know what a guy could do with a bad day. So
yeah.
Women are vengeful.
They're more vicious than we are, man.
They're rightfully
you ever
so.
see a woman? Do you ever see women fight though, man? I mean, like a crazy cat fight, dude. They're like they're ripping shit out, man. Like we're punching shit in. They're just ripping stuff out. Like they don't care.
I learned everything from my older sister too. So like I didn't learn to fight from her, but like I learned how to like be an asshole like her. So yeah, she's real. She's a champion, She's a badass. She's like the girl in the car club and shit. And everybody was like, "What the fuck? She's in a car club?" Like, yeah, like that type of shit where she just got the loudest car, the best car, and like fucking, yeah. She was crazy.
Kick your teeth down your throat.
Yeah, it's like got on the side of her car. It's got powered by pussy. Like that was her shit. That was her shit when she was a teenager. I was like a little kid. Like, yeah, she's a fucking genius. Like she's the best fucking big sister I've ever seen. She buy me all kinds of cool shit, like the new cool shoes and all that shit. And like, yeah, badass.
Powered by pussy. I love it.
Yeah, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen. When I was like, fuck, man. I was like, that's a badass. Like that's a badass, you know? Like that's just a chick that's fucking badass. Fuck. It's like,
I was never fair back in the day. I remember those chicks that would like fucking beat up dudes and stuff, and then they'd be the first ones to be like, "You can't hit a girl" or whatever. It's like, what? I don't know.
As they're blasting you in the face.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I get it. You're not supposed to hit a girl, but I don't know.
and my sister's like not ugly or nothing. Like my sister was like one of the hottest chicks out there all the time. So like she had like better hot friend. Like I was like, yes, I had like the greatest big sister because all her friends were beautiful because she was hot. So I was like, what the fuck? It's like, and they would all like be like, hey, little brother, like all start fucking with me. That's how some of the stories happen. Well, that's how some of the cool stuff happened to me. I was like the little brother, and they'd come home all shit faced and be like, take advantage of the little brother. Like, yeah. So that's what I was like, she looks like one of my. I was like, oops. I was like, no. Yeah.
Remember that chick China that was on WWE?
She was scary.
She flipped the fuck out of any of us too, man. That chick was like huge.
She went into porno then.
I guarantee you that. She had way bigger arms than me.
Yeah, she went like, I remember she flipped out after she got shit canned, and then she went into porno and was doing all kinds of crazy drugs. She ended up dying, right?
Did she?
Drugs.
That's sad. Did she? I knew she did Playboy. I didn't know she was like porn.
Oh no, man! Yeah, she went after Playboy. She went crazy, then went full on porno, and I think she even had her own site or some shit at one time. I was reading.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's quite a few of those stories in the wrestling world.
Yeah,
mirrors the. It's the entertainment world, really.
Well,
it's all the
that.
same shit. You know,
basketball.
They all run.
Like, a lot of guys have turned to like back to drugs and the old ways, like the basketball stars, like because they're not playing no more, making that $1 million no more, like every fucking 3 months or whatever. Like they're just sitting there getting. And there's homeless basketball stars from like 3 years ago. Like, what the fuck did you do with your money? Like, how are you homeless right now when you were making $15 million a year?
You know what? Yeah. I remember that opened my eyes. So the first time this ever opened my eyes to the reality of that whole sports and millions of dollars and what they actually get and what, you know, they think they have all that money and they're just spend. And then, you know, one day it's like, oh, sorry. I remember walking into a bar in this little town here in, not little, but right outside of Chicago. And there's a dude laying on the floor, man, face down. I mean, just passed out, fucking laying there. And we're like walking around him and shit. It's like, what the fuck? So we look at the bartender. He's like, yeah, don't worry, guys. Sorry about that. He goes, it's Leon Spinks, man. We're like, what? And like an hour or so later, man, Leon gets up, comes over, he sits down, you know, starts talking and shit, starts drinking again, and starts telling us this fucking story. It was hard to understand because he had no teeth and shit at the time. I know from since then he's gotten his shit together, but yeah, man, it was pretty fucking. Sat there for like an hour listening to him, you know, to say all the shit that was going on, and it's like, holy fuck. I was like, really, man, like, wow. But you know, they didn't know. You know, they're being bullshitted by their whoever. They're just showing, yeah, here's your bank account, man. Go ahead. You want the Lamborghini? Go ahead, man. You want to go here? Go ahead. You got it.
Wasn't MC Hammer was like the biggest one or whatever?
What's that?
Wasn't that MC Hammer that was like the biggest like rise and fall? And
he gave a lot of that away. Definitely, yeah. You're right though. He gave that entourage. Yeah.
Yeah, he gave birth to that entourage shit. He was the first one that, like, you know what though? he wasn't doing that though to show off. Like, oh, look, he was actually trying. You know, these people didn't have money, and he's like giving them all little jobs. Like, okay, well, your job's to do this. Your job's to wash my cars. You can stay at my 50-room fucking mansion. You know, so he had like all these people living there and hanging out. And he's paying for all this shit. He was just trying to take care of all these people. You know, it was like, I got the money here. You know, he's just giving it away, and then it was gone. And then that's that.
Yeah, it was like, was that Brewster's Millions too? He was like fucking spending that shit like that, man. Like, try to get rid of it.
Exactly.
You gotta pay your taxes.
That's old.
How do you think that movie would go over nowadays? Like, what was it? It was $3 million he had to spend, or was it 30 million? 30 million he had to spend. They'd have to like redo that movie because you could probably spend that nowadays and a lot faster.
So how did that go? How much million, and then you have to keep nothing, or you get to keep nothing, or
he had to spend every penny. I think was the gist of the movie, and then at the end he got like 300 million or something like that.
Yeah.
Burned it out of him. Good old.
Yeah, I can do that fast now. Like that'd be easy.
It just blows my mind that there's any person on the planet that's a trillionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like that fucking blows my mind, man. Doesn't it?
What do you do with all that?
When I think about it, when you say that, yeah.
Like,
But I never thought about it.
You don't.
At some point,
it's 1,000 billions, dude. Like it's fucked up, man. Like.
Yeah.
I think that's why fucking the super rich dudes turned to philanthropy towards their end of their lives. I think that the money at some point just doesn't bring out any kind of fucking joy anymore. You know, they can buy anything. The only way they can get any enjoyment out of it is at the end of their life, giving it away. And you know, enjoying it like that. They spent their whole life trying to
building and shit.
This one guy, he owns a lot of money. Like he owns his own army.
That's not enough. I mean,
he owns his own
done
army.
it 50 times, does it mean anything? You got 50 buildings named after you. So like, I'm sure after the 50th one, you're like, yeah, I got to go to another fucking ribbon cutting. Well, putting a name on a building, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it becomes like that to them.
Yeah,
it's just they come hollow at some point after all
this. You buy people after. It's easy. You just buy people.
It's meaningless, like right? Like money is really meaningful when you got necessities and bills and all that. But at a certain point, when all that stuff's kind of met, and you can, you know what I mean? You got leisure, whatever. Like I don't know. Imagine that it's like, yeah, like it would eventually become meaningless. Like,
what would you do with money if you had it like that? Like this one guy, he has so much money, he's got his own army. Well, first he got this golf course out here called Andalusia Falls, and he went to Andalusia in Spain, and he copied a whole city, and he made it the whole city out here in a golf course. And then he's got his own army doing security there, like full machine guns and everything. Like that's how rich this guy is. It's fucking. I would do that kind of shit right there, but make it like all weed nerd friendly. Be like weed plants everywhere on the golf course, and fucking all you guys would have your own fucking $1 million mansion. Be fucking dope. But yeah, that's the kind of shit he did for his friends and family out here. It's like, what the fuck? A whole golf course, like a whole fucking. Like 50 acres of just fucking turn the whole desert into fucking bright green fucking palm trees, grass, just everything.
you see, that's a waste. That's so stupid, I think.
Like that's how rich he is though. Like, and it was nothing for him. And like 1,000 golf carts and like fucking all kinds of shit. Like he went overboard. It's like crazy. It's fucking outrageous.
Stupid like that. I wouldn't own a yacht either. I wouldn't have my own airplane and none of that shit. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
dude, my whole thing has changed so drastically. Since I was younger, 10, 20 years ago, I'd have been like, yeah, I'm going to get me a couple of places. I've, you know, over the years. So when I was younger, yeah, I wanted a big fucking house and all this. No, Then I started thinking, well, if I had that kind of money, I could get a condo in California, condo Chicago, condo in New York, condo here or there. You know, like most of these billionaires that I've actually worked for have, you know, they live here for a month, they live there for a month, they're everywhere all over the world for a month here at a time, month there, whatever they want to do. But now it's like, I don't know, man. Do you really need all that shit? I mean, you know, if you're, even when you're living in a house, even if it's like, let's say 1,000 or 1,200 square foot house, nothing major, right? Most of the time you're either in the kitchen, right? Most people end up in the fucking kitchen 90% of the time. You're all hanging out in one room, or you're all in one, you know, you're in the living room together.
Living room. Yeah. If you don't cook, you're in the living room, and that's it. Like it's living room, kitchen, bathroom.
Like nobody's looking for the library, man. I was like, well, don't you have a library? Like I want to go sit down and read in the library.
I don't have a bookshelf, dude. I used to, but not no more with all the digital shit. Like after my 3 moves, like I lost all my items. So like everything's on my phone or on my laptop, and I don't use my laptop. So
Right. When I was doing those condos down there, you know, I'm whipping out blueprints. I'm looking. It's like bedroom, master bedroom, bedroom 2, bedroom 3, bedroom 4. Then it's library, media room, living room, dining room, kitchen. Yeah, it's like, holy fuck, library, media room. Got a media room, a living room, and a family room. And
don't forget the great room.
The great room, yes. There's the great room, which is attached usually to the foyer. I had to learn that one. Boy, I got reprimanded for calling it foyer so many times. It's a foyer.
In the foyer.
Fuck me.
Let's go fucking pass out in the foyer at my grandma's.
For me, the combination of the two is like a connection and like a nice, decent sized kitchen with like a somewhat of a family room attached to that. So you could cook, eat, and watch TV almost in that one big fun family space. I think that's the ultimate, you know, great room, if you will.
I did a house. Well, there was a guy that I know. He contracted. I was out of work at the time, and a couple of other guys, plumbers and carpenters and stuff, and he hired us all, put us to work for a year in his house. He had a big house, like a 5,000-6,000 square footer. But I mean, we took out bearing fucking walls, man. He had the one main truss going through the middle. Well, it was a wall that divided the family room from a dining room. And he wanted that wall gone and no wall there, and took out the dining room, put like a bar in there, and kind of wrapped around the corner, and he put a bathroom behind it, and then kind of wrapped around, and there was a kitchenette in there. So he had a refrigerator, full-size refrigerator, dishwasher, sink, and then he put a deep fryer in there. And it was like full-on bar, dude, with cappuccino maker, tappers, everything. And then it was like right at the family room, you know, it was all like one big area. So it's like, you never leave that spot, you know. It was pretty cool. Deep fryer was.
I mean, I do think a hibachi grill would be kick-ass.
Yeah, any kind of big cooking surface.
And everything, so you can do
He had that in the, he had that in the kitchen. So they had that, the piece, you know, they have like, well, they buy those, now these rich people, they buy like the biggest stove you could buy, commercial based. It's a commercial stove oven, you know, those big monster stainless steel thing with like 12 burners on them. Yeah. And then they have like, you could pull those burners off and then put this solid one on it. It's a hibachi grill. Yeah. You can do all that shit. It's crazy, man.
I just have many plates
the
to make.
Hibachi grill, I'd like outside though.
Yeah, it's a mess, man.
It's crazy.
Nice patio, fucking.
And then also you got those faucets they put right over the stove. So you can just put like a big pot there, you know, and just.
I've almost installed one of those at my last fucking grow. I had a fucking utility sink or laundry sink that I put in there, and I always thought it'd be cool as fuck to have one of those fucking hangers, you know, just to wash pots or fucking whatever.
These are actually, this thing like folds up. It's like an arm,
Yeah, the arm.
and it's up against the wall, and you pull it out, you just swing it out like that, and it comes out like in 2 sections, so it's like doubles out, so you can hit the entire stove wherever your pot is. So if you have the big pot, you want to fill it with water, you just put it on the stove, move the thing over, turn it on, fill it up, fold it back up when you're done, put it up against the wall.
That's what they all do.
But no, I know what you're talking about. The big pull down thing in their kitchen sinks, they all have that too. Yeah. The dishwasher thing where you pull it out and like knock your buddy down with the pressure from it.
Fire water, like fucking steams out of that shit.
Oh yeah.
With the red faucet only. Like that's the one that like they do all the my brother-in-law does custom concrete work and his dad does electricity. So like they do like the whole house, like fucking floor plan from like the bottom up, everything, plumbing, everything. So they did their house like perfect like that. Everything's beautiful and big and spacious and huge, everything. And yeah, I wish I lived like that, but I don't. Too much money.
I don't know, man. I'm happy with what I got.
It's a lot of money to live like that.
That's a lot of headaches too.
You gotta have it made for when you hit that much, because I ain't cleaning the hibachi grill. I ain't cleaning the hibachi grill. I'll cook, but somebody else better be coming behind me and cleaning that shit. It's a
yeah, that kind of money, you wouldn't even have to cook. You would have some hibachi dude there fucking.
I'd cook though.
Shit because of that.
Like Mr. Me and Greenfingers we talked about in the beginning there, man. Fucking cooking's fun. I love to cook. I don't like to clean up, but man, I would definitely, cook for people and shit. I love to cook.
Entertaining. It's part of the entertainment aspect, I think, of living just a regular day life, not like being on TV or anything, but like just spending time with people you care about, cooking, feeding them, and then like they get happy, then you're happy, and everybody's happy.
Yeah, it's every bit as enjoying as growing, a nice cultivar and taking it to somebody and handing it to them and seeing how they feel, their judgment as you smoke it. You get that same feeling inviting people over and cooking a meal for them and then sitting back and I'm going, man, this is fucking delicious. You know what I mean? Yeah. Same. I don't think, I could, even with money, I would want to separate myself from that kind of, feeling.
Yeah, that's the only time I'm happy, when I cook. Otherwise, like, you guys could tell when I'm probably like really sad. Like when I come on here, like I'm looking at my stove. I'm always just looking straight at the stove. Like, fuck, I wish I was cooking right now. And sometimes I'll start cooking in the middle of the show and I'm like, fuck. So just because I like wanted to cook, I'm not even hungry. I'm just like, fuck, I wanted to cook. Like, weird.
Money isn't an issue. We be doing this just like that. You know what I mean? Live out into a yard, fucking cooking and shit. I don't care. I'd have all y'all. I'd cook for all you. Have fun. Fuck yeah. It'd be fucking fun. Stoney chilling out, fucking rocking, fucking the drums and fucking hang out playing some music. That'd be awesome, man.
Oh, hell yeah, man. We don't need millions to do that. We could do that up there. We just got to get that campground rented out, man, and do it. It'll be fun, man. Greenfingers will even come up for it. Come on, Greenfingers, you can come up.
I get my RV from that other property. I get my RV, then I can get that working. Then I can, that's not that hard to get working. Fuck. Like even fucking SoCal could fucking help me do that shit. He's smart in that aspect of we could rewire that shit.
There you go.
It's not that hard. Together, I know like he's got some wiring knowledge and I got some, but like together we could figure that shit out. Get our asses over here. It's a nice RV. I mean, it's better than fucking sitting in a small SUV together smelling each other's ass the whole time. We go pick Johnny up and then fucking all have our own sleeping areas and shit and be like fucking have a bathroom to use and a shower. Be nice because it's got all that shit. So it's like just got to get it over there, work on it. We could get out there. Fuck. be the Weedmobile, the Weedmobile, the
You
Weed
do a
Nerd
Cheech and
Mobile.
Chong, man. Smoke trailing behind that thing the whole way.
Get some slaps on there and get some get the whole thing wrapped up Weed Nerd style. Fucking, that'd be awesome.
What I'm talking
First-
about. Take the fucking event out of it. Just make it a fucking straight up weed party and shit.
Well, that's what I mean. Just call it the Weed Nerd World Party, man, and just go up there and party.
Yeah. So we all can make an RV like that. Like get 3 groups that can make an RV that could stand each other. We could drive around the country to each other's houses and shit, and like fucking make episodes on fucking site. You know, it's like we're cruising up to what's his name's house, and we'll be there in 3 minutes. Catch us live over there, and blah 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 blah. It'd be dope. I mean, it's better than sitting back at our houses not doing shit.
I think it'd be fucking hilarious, man. Fucking 10 years go by and they're looking at them trees and somebody goes, would a fire come through here? They're like, no, Cap invented 2022 weed resin. It's not fucking that's not char, that's weed resin. Camping event.
They're trying to do some carbon dating. They're like, look, we found some ancient weeds. Some ancient people were smoking weed. Nah, just the weed nerds.
We found a thick layer of cannabis resin on all these trees.
They were hotboxing that fucking. That'd be awesome. Find a cave too. Find all these little, all the roaches left behind. Shit. It's time to plant seeds. Full moon.
I did crack up earlier when I heard yet another female with the psychedelic experiences there. I was like, see, I knew it. Man, there's something to that.
It's always a
There's
chick
something-
that's got the sheet.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I noticed it long ago. There's something to it. I don't know what it is, but there's definitely a tie there.
Yeah, weed tourism would be fucking huge. I think there's a lot of that. I've seen people trying like in Colorado and stuff. Like, it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know what would be fun would be like a cannabis fucking thrill theme park. Like that Cedar Point, cannabis Cedar Point. Fucking like just dab rigs right up on the loading deck and shit. You know what I mean? So I can just like fucking get up on one of them roller coasters after taking a fat dab, just choking it up as they're fucking locking you down and shit. Get out of here!
Like the World's Fair for cannabis. Like World's Fair
yeah.
for cannabis would be the fucking ideal thing. Or just the state fair. But like the World's Fair was so much better because you get everybody from around the world to make an exhibition of weed, and then they do their part, you know? And just like you see the whole world in one little place of weed, you know? Kind of like Spanibus, I guess. But in America.
I'd like to go to Spanish sometime.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty cool.
But in
see
America, because we
all
don't
the
got
countries
America.
events.
Like we don't have that here, where the rest of the world comes here and like we just represent everything about weed. It's usually High Times or somebody else. You know?
Isn't that what Breeder Steve was setting up with his million plant thing, where you could go tour it and see different plants from different parts of the world?
About time to get him back on. That fucker he's always a fun cat to talk to. See how that shit's going out there. It would be. I picture that to be like a Wizard of Oz like moment. That's what I see in my head when I think of fucking Breeder Steve's Grove there. Like when they come over the hill and right before they see fucking what is it, Oz or whatever, and it's all like rainbowy fucking skies and shit. That's kind of what I picture when I see think of Breeder Steve's fucking
That's when
million
everything
seed
turns
pot.
color,
Just
no? Like you just like from
fields of
white to
fucking
color.
pretty
Like,
fucking weed field, plants of different colors with a fucking rainbow sky and shit.
black and white to color.
Fuck yeah, but
That's funny. Black and white to color. Yeah, that was a great analogy for that.
That would be fun as hell to just run down the aisles there, though. Smelling all of them.
Martial
like
artists. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the other good experience I could probably relate that is like when they let them loose in Wonka, when they're running around fucking with shit. You know what I mean?
That's it. Yeah.
Touching shit you shouldn't be touching. No, martial arts was saying, he goes, if you go to Bigfoot, modern genetics will feed you hot dogs and I'll feed you mushrooms.
It's true story,
I don't know about the hot dogs, man. That thing was pretty fucking burnt. I still ate it anyway, so I didn't give a shit. I was starving, but I just remember biting into that thing. It was crispy. I was like, man, what is this thing? I'm like, fuck it, I'm hungry. I was so fucking high.
Me and Lexi went out too long ago walking through the fucking grocery store, and they had a fucking pocket hot dog roaster. They all folded up in like 4 pieces and that had like the fork on the end of it. I'm like, man, that'd be a perfect gift for modern right there.
Just got to watch them with the cooking. That's all.
Yeah, we'll buy him a timer.
That was genuinely a good night.
Little egg timer. Ding.
Campfire music, just like we're listening kind of to right now, man. Fucking modern, fucking cooking hot dogs for everybody. I know I had some mushrooms that night or some chocolates gifted by a great dude. Yeah, fucking all the above happened that night. It was fucking good time.
Yeah, it would that was a fun night, man. That was a real fun night. I remember sitting there talking. I'm like, yeah, man, and Cheater B, she's pretty cool. You know her? You're like, yeah, she's sitting right there. And I looked, I'm like, holy shit. But she had like this hoodie on. I couldn't see her. And it was dark and shit, but it was so funny. I was like, it is. Holy shit.
That's usually when you're like, yeah, fuck that bitch.
No. Yeah, I know, right? Put the foot in the mouth shit.
That's awesome.
I've had shit like that happen to me. That's,
That's the only event that I can tie memories like that. I guess they do that kind of down there towards Pawpaw. Don't they? That other event downstate. Isn't that where they had it? Campgrounds and shit.
Rainbow Farms or whatever.
Yeah,
hopefully, never know. This year might not be too far for me to make it down that way. But that's one I've been wanting to hit. That's the same type of atmosphere. Camping,
where's it at?
Cannabis and shit.
Pawpaw. Pawpaw. It's like, yeah.
I know where Pawpaw is at. My buddy lived there. I've been going there for the last 5 years. Well, I was.
Campground way out in the middle. And I mean, I don't know. I guess it's off a dirt road, but whatever. But it was pretty cool. I mean, it's a big place. It's kind of Skeeterville a little bit, but it's like right next to a pond. So like when we were there, it had rained and it was like some of the booths got flooded out in the middle of it and shit. But there were a lot more vendors there than there was up in Bigfoot, though. I mean, as far as like if you wanted to see people and talk to vendors and shit, there were 3-4 times. So
Yeah, Definitely
it
have some
seemed like it.
psychedelic festivals as well. They have some psilocybin festivals down there as well. Yeah, it's a good time down there. I want to make one of those events.
3 hours for me, exactly.
It's like 4.5.
Is it really? Oh shit, that's funny.
It's like an hour and a half for me. Not a bad little cruise. Yeah. That area though, southwest Michigan or whatever, there's a lot of bigger grows down there too, like Benton Harbor and all that area. Like those counties kind of welcomed it almost, like they were like, yeah, come fucking start your grows here and shit. Where other counties were like, hell no. Like the county I live in, I think they had their way to not be any, you know what I'm saying? Which is so stupid. I don't know, but we all know that, I guess.
That's fucking funny. As Green 13 pops on the screen, cheers and good morning. I look up and read, has anyone drawn any willies on the screen yet? I didn't want to miss it.
I don't have the capability, I don't think. I don't even know where to look for that thing.
It's only when you screen share. I was telling my wife yesterday, I said, blah, blah, blah. She said, and you drew a dick. Of course, baby. Right. She was like, standard. What's going on? You boys all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's chill today.
Obviously.
Yesterday, we were yesterday too. Must either be some good weed or a long weekend.
No, moon. The moon.
Yeah. Full moon 3 days ago. Actually got some decent sleep last night.
Yeah. New moon, full moon. I got a cough.
Yeah, maybe it's a relaxed moon. That'd be nice. Have a nice chilled month.
Is it full tonight? Is that what it
3 days ago.
3 days ago? It looked full tonight.
Okay.
I don't know.
It was new 2 nights ago, and now it's full. Still, so
I can't crack any seeds. I gotta grow these out. I gotta figure that out to where I can't pop anymore until I've like hunted out other ones that I've already popped. You know what I mean? Like I can only have so many in the process.
Isn't that the biggest problem we all have, it seems, right?
Yeah.
I need more room.
That's why
I totally did the
Oklahoma
beginner thing.
sounds so appealing.
popping 100 of them now, like 100 at a time, looking for this stupid fucking skunk that I don't even like because I put my fucking foot in my mouth about some shit I don't
What
even
would
like.
you do? Even if you could, would you? I mean, seriously, if fucking, you know, you had unlimited plant count. We all know that's a fucking crazy amount of work. Would you just fucking start Johnny Appleseed? You know,
Oh, hell yeah.
10 more, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. You know what I mean? Would you just fucking
I'm doing
drown
it right
yourself in
now as
candles?
we speak, just at a very small level, but it keeps growing. I just got my 8th, 10th a couple weeks ago. I mean,
Yeah,
We've reached the same plateau. Cheers, brother.
if I could get my hands on this piece of property out here, 7 acres, man, if I could get my hands on, I'm trying to figure it out. But if I can, holy shit, it's going to be crazy over there. There's a river right across the street. I got to figure out how to divert some water over.
Yeah, that sounds nice, man.
It's only $100,000, 99.5 or something like that. They're asking.
Yeah, just only.
It's out in the middle of
So
nowhere, man.
That's the best part.
Get so used to being in the tent. Would you go to a room now if you could? Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, because I could build out the room.
You can paint the walls instead of cleaning them.
I still like the fucking being
Smart.
able to compartmentalize some shit. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I
even
agree.
like say like the pollen thing. You know what I mean? As of late, one chamber got seated. You know what I mean? I could have easily, there's walls, there's shit in the way. There's way to lessen the impact of the other half being shut and locked down when shit is open. You know what I mean? There's even in like say this instant, I can tell you right now, even that male busted in this room, I'm gonna still have seedless cannabis. You know what I mean? Only one area got fucked, man. The rest of it, zone 1 was fucked, but the rest, you know what I mean? And that's the same thing with, if it would have been a room.
Well, okay, so if I kept growing the way that I grow, because I grow lots of different cultivars, so some shit takes longer than others, like that. So yeah, I would need to build multiple rooms smaller, not like one big giant flower room and one big bedroom. But I would also keep tents around.
It's just what my room is, right?
What's that?
My room's split out. So I have, I don't have tents, but I have separate sections.
Oh, yeah,
sure, I would keep a couple tents around just for, the fact of, to me, I would keep them around to raise like seedlings and clones and shit like that. Keep them isolated, But yeah, having tents around. I have, like I said, I have a buddy who's out that way, and they got a small facility, and they have one big room where they have like 3-4 tents. So something happens, mail or whatever, and they want to keep it, maybe they'll toss in one of these tents and keep it isolated. Shit like that. Or if they get something, that they're trying to, if they get clones from somewhere, they got a 4x8 tent so they can load it up with all these clones and keep them there and do their IPM to it and wash them, make sure they're all good before they go throwing them into the population, right? So they do have a purpose, and they're nice because you could take them down and move them around too, when you're not using it. You need, what I'm saying? Instead of having fucking walls, and then you're like, so it's nice to have the versatility too, right?
Like, there's something to be said about the reflectivity of those walls. You know what I mean? The small compartments that are
Mylar, yeah,
mirrored out. Yeah. Fucking, in a bigger room, you do get some of the overlap, but I think instead of like overlap, I think there's a lot more like waste too. I mean, even with me right now with these tents open, you can see there's light blasting out of there that isn't being used. It's being wasted. But I could actually be, better off if everything were fucking in a perfect environment. Those lights weren't maybe 400s or 600s. I could probably get away with closing the tent off. You know what I mean?
Right.
And gain back some of that reflectivity. But with a big room like that, I think there's some loss.
Oh, I'm sure. Absolutely. I think it all depends on your finances, what you have available to put into your grow, really, Smiley's got a pretty nice room.
Yeah,
always looking lush.
Not always.
Just one day a week.
Thanks to filters.
Yeah.
I suck at that. I walk around that fucking like auto filters and keeps changing. It'll like flip it tinted yellow, tinted weird. Like, I don't know.
Everybody sucks at it, dude. It's just a weird environment to be trying to throw pictures in. Like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, all different lights, all different light levels, fans, all that shit. Fuck. Different types of lighting. You do fine, man. You do fine.
I've been kind of interested in that whole like making the room like a whirlwind on the top, where they put all the fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's like Spartan Grown was the one talking about it because they did it at Mechanico or whatever. But I've heard other guys talk about it too, and it sounds kind of like that's the new or a way to do it as far as getting air to move around. But
Going to depend a lot on ceiling height, like a massive amount.
you need the ceiling height to make it work. Is that?
I would think, otherwise you're going to start. Well, there's going to be a lot of things at play, but I think it's going to be more versatile if you've got ceiling height. If you haven't got ceiling height, I wouldn't go for that because I think you're just going to end up disturbing your plants too much. If you're blowing down onto them, for sure.
Well, no, you're blowing across above them and making a whirl. Almost like if you could imagine like a pool where they're just blowing all the jets in one direction of the pool and making it a whirlpool. You know, you're doing that with your fans, basically.
Yeah, you're talking about the racetrack thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not change subject or anything, but let's say cheers to Buddhaboy that's coming in. And then I want to say cheers to fucking just an awesome community. I think. I would give, first of all, again, where's Johnny? 92. Not being around. We need to do a little Johnny check up. If you talk to Johnny, whatever, let me know.
He was in chat.
But was he?
Yeah.
Catch it. Well, where the hell is he? So I wanted to. Here comes the birthday boy himself, modern genetics. Something cool happened today. I thought was like commendable, and commendable enough to where I think I want to say something about it because I thought it was cool. And so it was Mr. Canna Mix, who's kind of making his headway here in the Canna community, much deserving as well. But he hit me up earlier today. I got up and I look and there's a message from him. And I open up the message and he's concerned about Cheddar Bob. Yeah, he's like, do you know how to get a hold of Cheddar Bob? Fucking, he was in chat earlier and said he had fell and was on the floor and never said anything after that. And wanted to know if I had a phone number or anything I could check up on him with. I was like, shit, I actually don't have a phone number or anything for Cheddar Bob. So I hit his Instagram and he fucking had a back spasm or whatever and was on the floor for fucking 10-15 minutes, he said. Couldn't get up, all locked up in pain and shit, for somebody found him and helped him over to the couch where he spent most of the day in fucking pain. But again, I thought it was super awesome of the Canna community, Canna Minx in general, to, you know, see what's going on in this chat and give a shit, to reach out to somebody else or whatever and fucking go, hey man, I want to know if, you know, he's all right. So, and that's something I really think you only see a lot of is in this fucking amazing cannabis community. So shout out to Canna Minx, shout out to the Canna community, and Buddhaboy, what the fuck, you look sad as shit, brother.
Oh, you know, I'm rough around the edges. I don't know why. I'll tell you the truth. I'll just cut to the chase. My daughter has a boyfriend who's my son's best friend, and they're all living on the premises. And I've been kind of like hands off, kind of, you know, respecting their space. But it all came to the head when the and it occurred to him that they were actually dating and they were doing it right under his nose, and kind of there was a little brouhaha. I had to like say, you know, something to the effect of like, if I have to come over again, I'll beat your ass and then call the cops. I don't like to say that, you know what I mean, honestly, because it's like it's not like I want to do that or I'm a badass and I love them all. Honestly, I do, but we've got to our family's kind of clannish, so it's like outsiders, you know, it's kind of hard on them a little bit sometimes because the situation's been taken advantage of a couple of times. So I'm not like unloading my thing, but I just dealt with that just recently, so I'm probably a little raw. Maybe I'll regroup here for a second and change my hat and put on a loose shirt and smoke some weed with you. It must be about 420.
Happy 420.
Yeah, it is.
Hopefully.
Right now.
Happy birthday, Modern Genetics. Cheers to you.
Yeah, happy birthday,
Happy
buddy.
birthday,
Happy
buddy.
birthday.
Thanks, guys. Happy 420.
What's up,
This
Modern?
puffs for you, brother.
Been having a good birthday, man?
I'm fucked up, dude. I'm a little ready. I'll try to be quiet.
Love you, guy.
Your birthday, you can
A million
be loud
more.
if you want to.
I gotta fire up a doobie. I couldn't hear what you said, Smiley.
Couldn't even roll it. Is that what he said?
I couldn't hear what you said.
Oh, I said it's
Said
your
you're
birthday.
looking really old.
Sorry, go ahead.
Am I old?
I was trying to be cheeky. You carry on, smiling. He said if you had a good day, I think.
Oh,
I had a wonderful day.
I said it was his birthday. He can be loud if he wants to.
Yeah, I don't want to be loud on here. I'm fucking ready. Thanks, everybody in chat. Yeah, I've been having a good evening. I've had quite a few shots and quite a few doobies. And one of them I smoked
That's the way it
was
should be.
pure keef. They rolled in one of these doobies up, pure keef.
Nice. That's the flavors.
It was smooth.
Yeah. I bet that
cooking
burns
hot
fast, though.
Do what? Someone said something I couldn't hear.
Stoney asked if you were cooking hot dogs.
No, hot dogs. That's I had pizza. Hey, thanks, Eagle. I seen you put something in on YouTube. I don't think it's got no sound.
I took it down and put it back up with sound. So this one should have sound.
Oh, okay. I haven't. I guess. Yeah, someone told me it was up there. So check it out. Well, I appreciate that.
I couldn't. I put it up and I seen that shit, and I'm like, I can't leave no half-ass birthday fucking shit out there. Mine's worth way more than that. It's fucking, so I deleted that shit, redid it, and reposted it for you, brother. I couldn't have no fucked up fucking happy birthday for you. Fuck this.
Well, I was over in Fresno Nerds Discord. They got Barbie's having a baby. And it was a gender reveal. They had a gender reveal. She's having a girl. So
Nice.
and they were throwing a party for me too over there. So I was in chat the whole time, hanging with everybody. So I could do two things at once. I'll have to watch the show earlier because I couldn't hear nothing, you know. Happy 420, everybody. Oh shit, I'm fucking rippy. I'm sorry. I've had one too many.
Quick wardrobe change in the Area 51 shirt here. Big ups to their Tim Blake and all the power that's going on there on the East Coast, and got big ups to the UFO people. I'm running from them. No. Just trying to lighten up. Sometimes you got to be the heavy in life when you just want to I've been actually kind of even keeled pretty much the this year for the most part. So every once in a while, you got to breathe some life into this situation and just. But hey, who's smoking some good weed today? Anything good in your pipes today? Modern?
It was the bit of parenting that I just didn't clue into, the fact that you were going to have to fucking tell them off. And it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Now I'm cross because I've got to tell you off because you did something stupid. And I can't say, you fucking idiot. I've got to say, oh, that's really frustrating, sweetheart. You know, yeah, I just I never put enough thought into the fact that, yeah, it's hard being the fucking
I'd rather
boss.
be the hard man than have them run into a hard man, because it's like, this ain't gonna run into anybody harder than me, but they're gonna get to tougher situations and
work it out because they're friends and family. And, you know, it's the two boys are 20 years old. So they're adolescents still, you know what I mean? They have the impulses of like a 12-year-old or an 8-year-old. So it's like this, you know, there can't be any roughhousing, if you know what I mean. Not at all. Anyway, life's good, but guys out there, it's good to take the bull by the horns. And what did they say? You fuck with the bull, you get the motherfucking horn.
But yes, I am smoking some nice herb and yeah, moving slow and yeah. It's a funny gig. You're like, yeah, child, come on. Oh shit. This isn't just having a child. I mean, I'm keeping it alive, but yeah.
God love them, and here's the deal: God bless all you out there with your children, and you know, making your families happen. I know it's so hard; it's a slippery slope. It's a kaleidoscope of grief sometimes, but it's like this. In the end, love comes from the heart. And love comes through the actions, and the seeds of love are in your actions. So, and in your interactions too, and in your interreactions too. So get real.
Yeah, all of that.
All good.
All good, just unexpected. I guess I thought that my wisdom would be received with grace, and like, I don't think that's ever happened. No, I don't want to do that.
Cannabis seals the situation though, because you know what was nice is my son, he had a little bit of herb on a stalk there drying that he left there, some Barney's Farm something or other, and I said, maybe we have a smoke. How do you feel about that? So him and the daughter and me got to do that, and the boyfriend get to stay in his abode on the property but elsewhere, and we did actually get on the same page really quick. So if you actually can bury the hatchet, so to speak, a nice ritualistic use of the smoke is good too. Peace pipe.
Peace pipe.
Peace pipe. Happy birthday.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit! Where's my piece?
There's your piece of
Hey, that looks good.
for you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Ooh.
Yum, yum, yum.
Now we have to sing happy birthday
Okay.
to you.
Yes.
Yummy.
Can we do that? Can we do
I
that
got
on
some
this?
cake.
Can we do it right now? Let's
I
go.
got some cake.
On mic. Happy birthday
Day
to
to
you.
you. Happy birthday
to you.
Oh my God, this is
One more
fucking
time.
killing
Start
me.
again. One,
Happy
two, three.
Birthday to
dear
you, dear
mother.
mother. Happy birthday to
To
you.
Hey.
you.
That was
It's your
the
birthday.
fucking most
It's my
fucked up.
birthday too, yeah. We're
Blew out
gonna
the
have a
candles.
good time.
Somebody-
Birthday, would you like to
Somebody
see
make a
this?
TikTok of that quick. That's gold,
Man,
Jerry.
we're no
Gold.
quartet, man.
Let's all
Jeez.
practice next time. Let's all take like our own part. We'll practice and we'll put our own swing on it. But we all got to make it sound like back in the day, like fucking some Rat Pack shit, not some fucking ass pack shit. We sounded like ass.
Yeah.
We love you.
I want the dance remix, buddy. That was fucking
Congratulations.
orchestrated cacophony. Welcome to this planet,
Talk
modern.
about a
Welcome.
group of stoners with no rhythm. Jeez.
No, but some of us have rhythm. That's the whole problem.
We got a
Uh,
drummer in the group too.
I got rhythm. You guys are killing me,
Yeah,
man.
he
What's
wanted
that?
nothing to do with you. He wanted nothing to do with you. He was like, nope, fuck his birthday. I'm not.
Oh.
Do it one more time.
Believe me, it killed me to do that.
Like
You have no idea.
listening to fucking cats fucking in an alley. Oof, that's brutal, Doc.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to have to be good at singing. I don't. Yeah, I'm not embarrassed
guys,
about it. It's
It's a
like,
sentiment. It's
Well, it wasn't even a
happy
singing part,
birthday.
man. We couldn't even get me singing.
I
I
ain't
actually
saying
thought like I started it and then Green 13 started it again, but I thought he was actually going because I was so off key. I thought he was going into the second verse. So
I was.
went to the second. Oh, I'm sorry.
He
I
was
have no
so
idea.
off key. I had a woman
Oh,
turn around and
boy.
look at me in church. She was like,
Do it again.
There we go.
fuck off.
Get it right. Let's do it till we get it right, like my second grade teacher used to make us do. Be like, we're doing it till we get it right, class, and we sit there all day until we get it right. Half of us singing, and then the other half, and we do it perfectly in less than 5 minutes because we wanted to get the fuck out of there. So yeah,
I never witnessed that work.
yeah, that worked for us because we had incentive to we wanted to leave. We're like, we want to leave. Fuck.
Most of the time at birthday parties in my household, and there are a lot of them, we have a song by Sizzla. Sizzla, he's a reggae guy, called Happy Birthday, and we put that on. But usually when we do Happy Birthday, I always try Luciano Pavarotti. I mean, I really like, go into the operatic realms because I just think it's so fucking funny. And
Then we usually turn the lights out and they blow out the cake and try to get a picture of the cake and the flame as it's getting blown out because it looks really cool when it's dark.
That's funny because I think our family song is LL Cool J, I'm Gonna Knock You Out. It's weird how it happened, but it's a highly energetic track.
Mama said, knock you out.
Tina's got a big
I'm
old
gonna
butt.
knock you out.
I like the Big Butt song better. Tina's got a big old butt.
I like big butts, and I can't deny that one.
The opening
Yeah,
to that is the best part. Oh my God, Becky, look at the size of her.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys meant some
What
wop.
is that one? What is
Get
that?
wet
from?
ass.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yes, yeah, that's so hilarious.
I still like the dude that did the Humpty Hump. He used to wear like
yeah.
glasses with a pickle nose.
I like Tone Loc, Wild Thing, and Funky Cold Medina.
Funky Cold Medina.
Medina, yeah.
That Funky Cold Medina.
All I know of it, but
I used to love his voice. It was his voice, right?
Tone Loc was the Wild Thing. That was the one I heard.
Yeah, Wild Thing.
Oh yeah, Wild Thing. That's it. That's right. That's right.
That
I'm
was
all
the
through
first.
that,
That was
man,
the
guys.
one that got him popular.
And Tone Loc, he did a.
That for 3 minutes, that record was hot, and you know what? He still gets a lot of respect, from that. I guess that he was just a Seattle dude. That's all. Yeah, I think he's a Seattle dude. I don't know. Sir Mix-a-Lot was.
Wait, so he was
Anything
part of
in
the grunge?
Seattle. What's that?
So was he technically part of the grunge? Like he started the
Yeah,
grunge?
he was grunge hip hop. He was an entity in himself. Testarossa.
Dude,
that
it
type
was
of thing,
the 90s. Polka bands coming out of Seattle were getting notoriety.
That's right. That's right.
Polka
Youth
grunge.
gangs with youth gangs on big wheels.
Didn't they call that ska?
Ska was in England in the 80s, and then it was in Jamaica in the 60s.
Yeah.
Then it was all over the Seattle area forever after.
Probably.
I used to
hey,
go
I'm
there.
gonna make a request. Twisted, you're in the chat. Hop on in live here and say hi
Birthday
Twisted
boy.
Roots.
Still out of charge for the night.
we talking about?
We'll party with Twisted. Hey, party with Twisted in a long time.
Twisted Roots is out there today. How's it going, Twisted? Yo, shout out to you.
Yeah.
What I like about Seattle is that it's kind of the closest mainland place to Alaska. So it was one of the few places I felt comfortable going to. And plus, I told you guys before, I have some roots in the Gig Harbor area. My great grandfather homesteaded there, and there's some property there still. But the point being is I like the nature of like getting coffee. I'm a coffee guy, and just going to the public market, and there's a youth hostel right below the public market. So when I was a young person, I would just go stay there for like $15 a night, right in the heart of Seattle, and international group of people. And I'd go to like all over the bowels of the market. There's some really strange places there. And then there's all kinds of neat shops throughout that core, like shops, at least at that time in the early 90s, that were like kind of exotic. And I met a girl and ended up going there during Gulf War protests, and had a romance, and all that shit. So it's like I have good thoughts about the Seattle area to this moment, really.
Oh yeah, I love Seattle. Great bongs and bubblers, the best ones I've ever seen in my life.
Very artistic. It has glass community in Washington is ancient. It goes back to the 40s or 50s or something like that. So they have artisan communities where the glass, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That's all I was into. I took my first trip up there and I bought a piece, and then I left it with my friend because I couldn't bring it back because we smoked out of it. I was like, fuck.
One of my grand aunts owned the property that the Space Needle is on. She had a little diner there back in the 20s and 30s. And then when Sphere came, they bought it from her or sometime in that so it's hard for me to imagine back then it was any big deal for her to have a little there. It was just a little spot. We do have a connection to that too.
That's awesome, dude.
Way back when.
I was up there. I'm afraid of heights, and they made me go up there. My dad and my best friend, and they pulled me out off of the fucking out of the elevator. I was like up on the wall like a fucking gecko. They like yanked me off and fucking pushed me out there, and I fucking fell to my knees and fucking I don't remember much. You can feel it wobble. You can feel it wobble back and forth when you're up there. You just feel it moving a little bit. Like, oh my god, we're moving. It's fucking scary. Fuck heights. We're not supposed to be that high. Not even this high. Like when you get this high, I was stoned as fuck too when I went up there. Never again. I was like, I'd rather be sober when I go up there so I can know what the fuck, you know?
Well, there's nice places all over. When I was 18, I hitchhiked from Seattle to Boston, and I got to hang out in places in the United States that I actually. What I found out is I love most of America. It's nature all the way. It's a wilderness for a lot of it, and the cities are kind of bizarre because you know how if you're on the interstate, first thing you see is like the same signs for the same strip malls, for the same fast food, for the same fucking this or that. And that's not really America, I mean, I'm not saying that because I think of America as being a wild, wild place where you can just from coast to coast through the wilderness. And there's some great places. I've been in Chicago. I've been in Minneapolis. I've been in, Philadelphia. I've been in all those places.
Oh yeah.
I've been in 43 states, I think. I never tried to see them all, but I probably won't because why not?
That's bad.
I want to go to Key West, Florida sometime. So I guess I'll have to go to Florida.
You ended up at Key West. You ended up in Alaska.
Well, my son is from Puerto Rico, and they have like 13 right there in Taiwan, which is like actually like a little farmstead in a big, kind of different type of place. But I can't wait to go there. I guess she's my daughter's mother-in-law. She's getting older, and we really hit it off. As a matter of fact, I smoked 24 karat gold with my son-in-law's mother when she was 80 something. And I tell you what, she really liked it. I had her in my room, in my grow room, and she has like gardens and orchards and stuff like that. She loved it. So anyway, I'm just yakking. Can't wait to go to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, people come from Puerto Rico.
Been there once, didn't stay there long, but I have stepped on the soil.
What's Green 13 looking at? He's texting.
I was looking at something really random, actually. The people who provide my medical card are doing some training with the police today, and I was just actually reading what they were training them on.
I didn't know.
It was just a random one. No, they would. Yeah, no, it was. She was the girl who runs the card. She was saying that they train them to show them which is homegrown flour and which is dispensary flour. And apparently they always get it wrong. That was as much as I read. And then I heard my name and I was like, oh, I'm not concentrating in class.
Let your mind drift and your mind wander.
Yeah, I'm going to check out, man. It's that time for me. So I do like hanging out with all y'all. Sorry, I was kind of tired tonight. Fucking lifting a bunch of pots. So. Anyway, but have a good one, guys.
Cheers,
Thanks,
Smiley.
Smiley.
Cheers.
Take care. See you later. You were right, Green 13, about the energy of the moon. I couldn't sleep. I mean, I got some shit done, but it was like this. There was no sleeping for me. One of the things I have to do is monitor my sleep patterns. So it's like, just because, you know, I don't want to just flip the switch and stay up for 10 days mentally. So,
Funny enough, I got COVID and it was no problem, but it compromised my immune system, and then I got some nasty bug after it, and it just crushed me. So my body's been kind of all over the place. But yeah, this last moon, 2 nights, no sleep. But when I know that's the case, I don't get stressed about it. It's like, oh well, just, you know,
I rolled with it too.
Think about your things. There's plenty to do. Yeah,
I wish somebody would
yourself out.
I wish somebody would give us a lecture on how to be better animals.
Yeah,
I can do that.
it's just listening to yourself, isn't it? I mean, it's so new for me to listen to myself at all. Like, so now it's such a really powerful tool. Like, so at the moment it's a bit of a superpower, but it's probably what you all have been doing forever, you know? So it just makes me look naive, but it's not necessarily the case.
Self-control isn't my specialty.
Well, no, not mine.
Yeah. Find out the margins anyway, and at least figure out what you're going to do on the margins. And then if you want to be in the middle, you can. You know the racing line. You take your lines too.
The funny thing was the other day I drank a coffee and smoked a joint, and I was like, that's nice. I'm going to drink another coffee and smoke another joint, which is pretty much an internal conversation I have about 40 times a day. But I was like, don't bother with the coffee, dude. Try getting a buzz of having a hunger for a coffee. So I just smoked a joint, and I was like, I'm fucking desperate for a coffee. But I was like, actually, that's quite a nice feeling, though. That kind of being one behind, maybe. And it was just a case of playing that little game with myself. And yeah, we've discussed this before, but I quite overdose on coffee. And I mean overdose, like I take too much and then feel not as good as I felt before it. And it's like, why'd you do that, dude? And it's just the type of people we are, perhaps. But
dude,
yeah.
I'll make my coffee in a mason jar. Okay. Listen, Green 13. I caffeine abuse. Okay. I'll have my wife make me a 20-ounce jar of coffee in a mason jar. Okay, so this is a big fucking cup of coffee. Okay, so she'll put 16 ounces in my thing, or maybe I'll drink the other 4. But here's the deal: if I gotta go or I got something going on, it's like this. I go, glug, 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 glug. No problem. Not another thought. I don't want to waste that coffee. And then when I come back into the house, I'll say, could I have another coffee?
We get coffee.
She's so sweet. I love it. It's caffeine. Caffeine makes me feel good.
I finished this in like 3 weeks.
Oh man, was that 3 pounds or what is that?
What is it? Yeah,
A pound?
1 pound. 1
Oh,
pound,
wow.
15 ounces.
You're not drinking enough coffee there, Green Fingers.
This is only like one of them. I got 3 of them over there. Got 3
Okay.
different types of coffee. Like, yeah,
That
they're
makes
all-
sense. I have a roastery here. So we have a roastery here in the north, in the tundra and the subarctic, that specializes in Ethiopian blends and varietals from around
Nice.
the world, and it's craft done. So actually, if I want, I've been able to have a good cup of coffee for about 20 years in this town, and it's one thing that kept me here. I'm serious, because it's like this. When I don't have to have it, but it's nice having it.
Yeah.
That one's
Thank
good.
you.
The Mystic
Very
Monk.
cool. That looks cool.
The Mystic Monk Thanksgiving blend.
I'm sure. Yep.
It's fucking
Craft
delicious.
roasted.
This one's just everybody can get that. Farmer Brothers. This one I got from my aunt. That's why it's like, this one's fucking badass. This one tastes like chocolate.
Oh, I like
awesome.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I certainly love the variety of tastes. It's just like cannabis. If you could, say there's terpenes and weed, there are tannins and acids and things like that in the coffee, along with, say, I take cream. So it's like, it makes it even a little more, whatever you want to call it, rich. But I do love the, like the Sidamo or the Yirgacheffe or Tanzania peaberry, African ones. They taste like the sun and the dirt and raisins. You know what I mean? How about you, Stoney? You drink good coffee?
Yeah.
Is it all good, or you not drink it? You don't drink
Don't
coffee?
drink it. Don't drink it. I'll drink iced coffee and shit, but all right. So when I was in Jamaica, when I was in the grill, the Blue Mountain coffee there.
Yeah.
Drank it by the gallons. That's all I did. I drank that and smoked weed the entire time I was there.
You understand.
My favorite thing to do, I got up every morning because I was working construction. So when I got there, I was like, and we're in the exact same time zone. So it was easy for me. I was getting up at 3:34 a.m. And I'd walk up to this one place that they had there and they had a coffee, and I'd get a big giant coffee and grab my couple of joints and walk out on the beach. And there was like a mile and a half of just secluded beach, just jungle and beachfront. And I just cruise up and down there and watch these birds try to pick crabs out of the holes. And they just sit there real fucking and would not move, man. You can walk right up to them just about. And they'll just sit there like, come on, man. Leave me alone. I'm trying to get something to eat here, you fuck. That was the
best time. It sounds like
time
paradise, bro.
Oh, dude. I'll tell you right now, man. If I could ever get like all of us together someplace, that would be the place.
Me too. I would be there.
That place is phenomenal, man.
So how come you gave up coffee?
That campground we go to is pretty good for that. I mean, we can all party. We can. They do have a couple trailers and campers. Oh, I should say, what are they? Cabins.
So how come you gave up coffee, dude? Or was that just a period of time you drank coffee?
Me?
Yeah.
That was, I never really drank hot coffee. Hot coffee fucks me up. That'll affect me. I'll get like this. I could drink iced coffee. But, getting older and all the caffeine and shit, it kind of fucks with my system. It still gives me energy. It doesn't make me jittery, but I'm still up and I'm, and I'm drinking 3 things like this size of them. 4 maybe sometimes in a day.
That's me. No coffee and a lot of Coke.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the pop. Dr. Pepper.
I used to drink a lot of Dr. Pepper. I was going to say, okay, that's got more caffeine in it than any drink I can think of, man.
Mountain Dew is worse, but
Mountain Dew is pretty bad.
Yeah.
can't
Oh
never
shit! Really?
Oh,
They
God.
call it
Yeah.
Mountain Dew, and you're filling it with caffeine. That's funny.
It'll make it easier.
Guys, I drink a few Red Bull over the last year, and I started doing it over the last few years. And I'm talking like the exotic flavors that they have now, which are actually quite appealing. You know, and I can feel it. It goes good with cannabis. It goes good with my chemistry. But I looked at my gum line. I don't know what the fuck. I've got some type of decay going on that I directly contribute to this period of time, and I wasn't brushing so good, and I was being a fuckhead. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be the rare Red Bull for me, and a lot of teeth brushing and some dental work as well. So I guess that even as a man, we can learn our lessons once again. So
Rare
if
is
you're gonna,
good with that shit, though. Rare is good with that shit. I used to drink many of them a day, and now it's like I will only have maybe 5 a year, but because that's just.
I just gotta
chemical
mellow
death,
the fuck
man.
out, dude.
I love the fucking buzz, but that's a drug, man. That's chemical death.
Yeah, it's like cocaine.
Dude, it's more like
Yeah.
a neurological norm for me. I just like that little hum at that level, and then I can bounce up or bounce down as I want and modulate, because it's like, this is a freak. I've got to learn how to modulate anyway. So
I just do more dabs.
modulate, that means have more hits, more hits.
Bring
Modulate.
everything back to Centra.
We don't have mental problems, we just have problems. I just speak for yourself, right? My mental problems are nothing compared to like the okay, we've got the atom, okay, it goes in its atomic little, direction. And then you got the swirling universe around it. Okay, the atom can take care of itself, but the rest of the universe has to take care of itself too. So all I'm saying is no, I am actually a mass of subatomic particles and all kinds of weird shit. And you know what? I don't know what the fuck's going on. I would never pretend, and I'd never lie to you. I don't know what the fuck's going on. If I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Unfortunately, I know what the fuck's going on, and it is crazy. No, I'm joking.
Right. That's it. When I'm finished talking, that's what I feel like everybody says. I'm like, shit. Do I finish talking, or do I just like pretend that everybody called me crazy and then I finish talking?
Ouch. Here's the deal. Since people can hear what you're saying, I've noticed that you've been choosing your words more carefully. I'm glad. Thank you. I can understand what you're saying.
You're funny.
Those were supposed to be like thoughts, not like out verbal.
Yeah.
Those are the voices in my head. It's like shit.
Did you know that all the voices are in your head? There's not a voice outside your head. They're all in your fucking head. I should shut up, but I mean, really.
Oh, they're all in my head. There's 4 of them that are talking right now in my head, besides you guys. So yeah, there's 8 voices going on, because plus mine doesn't count.
The universe doesn't even exist when we're not thinking about it. Just as when a tree falls in the woods, it just falls on the ground.
These are exciting thoughts for me. I love when it's like that. It's like, oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just going to stop the universe for a minute.
Yeah, we just stopped all the time.
Put it on
because you
hold
said it.
like a record. Listen, take the needle off of the record and fucking, change the record. Anyway, I'm sorry. I call that's a metaphor for meditation. Okay, truthfully, let's be real.
I haven't.
It is a metaphor for detaching from language. Go ahead. Green 13, please.
I haven't done it for a few weeks, but I love when I can drift off into that thing where it's like letting the universe have some control and you not having any, when everything's cool for a minute and you can just be like, ooh, we're coasting. I love my wife and fucking got some money and whatever. Realizing some dreams or self-respect or whatever, and then it's I forgot where I was going with it, but it's like the letting go thing. you know, it's when you have total control. It's when you have no control. But it's such a hard state to be in. Like, it's really difficult to be there for a long time, right? Because then a bill will come in that you can't manage, or something will happen, or, you know, whatever. And then it's like, oh shit, back here, fucking hell. Yeah. Minutia, detail, you know. Yeah. Anyway.
Talking about meditating?
I'm talking about ebb and flow. Just when things get easy for a minute. And like, it's because you're not pushing and pulling and making stuff happen. You're like, oh yeah, actually, even if I don't do that, shit generally goes in the right direction, and I'm presented good opportunities and stuff.
You're right, because you know what, man, I kind of so a few years ago, well, I can't remember, 7, 8 years, 6 years ago, when I started playing music again. When I forced it, it wasn't good. You know, I mean, it was good here, good there, but there's a lot of bad. And then when I just gave up and just said, what am I doing? You know,
let me just play.
And then when I just start playing, everything is just fucking awesome. And everybody's like, that was great. You know, and, you know, so whenever I'm playing in that state, whenever I reach that state where I just kind of let go and I'm not forcing it and I'm not trying, I'm not thinking about anything, I'm just going with it. Everybody has the best time, you know, in the band. And the people usually watching too. So I kind of like start thinking about applying that to life. Like, well, maybe life's like that. Instead of fucking trying and worrying every fucking minute about getting this or getting that and taking care of this person and taking care of that guy and doing that. If you just fuck it, you know, and, you know, just kind of take care of it as it goes, you have to still got your responsibilities, right? You still got to do things, but you kind of just, you know what I'm saying? We feel like, I think as humans, you know, going through school and stuff, they make you have to be so organized and everything's got to happen this way. And it, you know what I'm saying? They get you, like, you get yourself into a frenzy in your own fucking mind where, oh my God, I got to have it like this. And oh my, if I'm not, my car's got to get started because fuck, that thing's got to warm up. You know what I'm saying? Man, and it's hard. It's very difficult because I was able to do it for a minute when I was able to. Life was fabulous on every level. Trust me, on every level. So I'm just saying, I know it's possible. Maybe it's a dimension thing. Maybe you're starting to get your foot in the other dimension a little bit. I don't know. But time seems to be the key. Time. It's our
time is
master.
Always, that's
it's
the
our
currency.
Slave master.
It's all about that. It's about that. It isn't money, it isn't pussy, it's time. It's time. Okay.
Well, we're racing against the ultimate, the inevitability of death, right? So you're in a race because you die tomorrow. So race is fucking on, baby.
But actually it isn't, dude, is it? Because off the back of what you exactly just said, the race isn't on, because if the race is on, then you're taking control. And if you are taking control, you are not in control. Based on the conversation we're having, right?
Well, and you're forced into it. Social media and everything coming around you forces you into that zone too, to stay there, into that fucking survive mode. You know, everyone's in survival mode. So you can't operate in survival mode. Not correctly.
Actually, we're hella effective. We're amazing, fucking amazing at it because we're animals. So in survival mode, we're amazing. But it's not the most rewarding mode. It's not the mode we're looking for, is it? You know? And as soon as you see people step out of that realm where it's not paycheck, you start to hear those people have conversations and say things that aren't based from fear. So they can have a viewpoint. Like I heard Rogan talking about this, and he's like, you can have a viewpoint that isn't, it might not have been him, it isn't based in fear, because, and so you do change. So in fact, whoever it was saying money actually does change you, even if you don't use the money, because you aren't making, it wasn't him, it was someone else, because you aren't making decisions based around fear. You your mind's different. You can have a different opinion because it's like, yeah, I know everything I do is easily based back in money and then fear. So anyway, it's interesting stuff, isn't it?
It is.
So the race isn't on, and partly you've got to say, sorry, I'll shut up in a sec, but you've got to say, I'm not scared of dying, because otherwise the dying might just be the next bit that's much better than this, or it might not. But if you can have some faith that whatever, the next bit's like whatever, not frightening, then the race isn't on. It's just about, okay, let me be how I am here, and then we'll be how we are there when that happens. It's a lot. It's a lot to say.
Right.
But
I don't know. I've had not a body experience. I was dead, maybe. I don't know. I know I was outside looking down. I fucking saw it. It was no fucking dream. I was in that bathroom for 15 minutes, people banging on the door. Wait, what the fuck? They're ready to bust the door down and all that shit, right?
Yep.
So I could just say this. If being outside and if that's what it is out there, enjoy your time here then. Don't sweat all this shit because it's way better over there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no.
And what you do here, you know, it's like, I mean, look, you know, if you're a
If
jag,
you guys sit there and watch people live, that would be murder. I want to go to heaven, and I don't want to see people here anymore, because you sit there and watch other people's lives and you can't be part of it. I couldn't do that. That would be murder.
That's interesting and incredibly narcissistic. Sorry, Green Fingers, I let you speak.
No. Don't worry about living. Don't worry about worrying about living. Just live. That's it. Go on, Green. You got it.
Well, it's hella interesting because that's exactly how people view. Oh, you will look down on me, you'll look after me, motherfucker. I'm doing my own shit here with the, with the new shit I'm doing. I'm in heaven, dude. I'm not looking at you. And super narcissistic that we'd think, oh, everything revolves around us. So when you go to heaven, you're going to be thinking about me. Nah, but it might not be, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Greenfinger said something interesting there about just living life and shit. And you know what? He's absolutely right. But the problem is that most everybody's trapped because they're watching TV and then and it's the things, right? They keep you in the game. The nice car, having the nice fucking grow lights, which doesn't fucking really matter that much. Okay. To be honest with you, because I'm growing with the lower line shit right now next to the top line shit, and it's doing the same exact fucking thing.
People like us are going to get the job done, right? We're going to get the job done. What's up, Twisted Brother, man?
I mean, look, I used to want things, right? That trapped me into a life that I fucking hated. It kept me in a life that I hated. It kept me in a job that I just didn't get much pleasure from, right? Trap myself. That's the trap, because now I'm getting paid a really good salary. I've got great fucking benefits. Like, for me to leave here and go somewhere, like, I'm never going to get half of that, right? And so it's like, well, fuck that. I'm not going to go there, even though I may be happier going over there. I'm not going to do that, because then I can't have my fucking Eddie Bauer edition fucking Explorer, and I can't have my condo, and I can't have my leather couches, and, you know, the fucking stereo system and the whole bit, right? Because that's maintenance. And plus, I have to keep up. I got to have the new phone. I got to have the new fucking TV. I got to have, every 2 years, I have a new fucking TV. Exhausting, man. For what? For all this shit that at the end of the motherfucking day doesn't even make me that happy. You're doing it really to fucking be like, well, look at what I got, or to at least feel inside like you've achieved something.
All of this.
And it's like, after a time, and stop watching TV. That was the key. I stopped watching the fucking TV, the radio too. No more. Facebook, shut it off. Yeah, I was on Instagram, but I wasn't doing anything what I'm doing now. But I was on there. I'd look around, whatever. Didn't spend much time on that. Just focus more on life. And I was in that zone, like I was saying. I was living in the moment. I wasn't thinking of the future. I wasn't thinking of the past. I was just living in the moment. taking care of my responsibilities. I guess, you think in the future, but was not dwelling on it. Like worrying, like, I'm not going to make it to that fucking house that I want, or I'm not going to afford that car. I know it, this sucks. How am I going to do that? All in the name of vanity or some other bullshit, keep up with the Jones. But that's what they keep us locked into.
That's the program, man. Keep with the program. Otherwise, and your parents and your aunts, they're looking.
They're locked in and they're
why
telling
aren't you doing that? Yeah. Oh, you should be responsible. It's like you don't know what you're talking about because the people I hang with have another viewpoint, and this viewpoint is not about what we look like. It's got some substance to it. Yeah,
exactly.
Guys, there's one thing I want to address here, and that goes back to the timing and the flow of things. And one thing is the value of not only flow, but what they call synchronicity, that meaningful coincidence in life, which actually changes your life. I'm just looking in the paper and seeing, this thing, and then seeing it in the street, and then seeing it somewhere, and then having it manifest in your life, turning the corner and running into the lady with the books and helping her pick up her books, and someday she becomes your wife. Well, that's almost like when that's like the divine reward and affirmation of you being on the right path and in sync with the universe. Now we're going to address the other part of timing, which is entrainment. That is the synchronization between two people. And when you and I talk, we absorb and assimilate one another, and we become one. Okay. Well, with respect to that, we need to respect the rhythms, actual energies of others to harness their potential to the maximum. And that's like, let's not talk and sort of argue, let's not debate, let's not things like that, because that's just the time. Those are like ways of not disrupts the flow of natural energy, because energy doesn't like those type of ticky-tack foul shit. I don't even know how to say it. I didn't think through this far on my thought. So hey guys, you take that thought and you make it your own and integrate it or reject it or just forget about it. All right, move on. Twisted Roots is here, and we know he's a deep mystical man.
Yes, brother. What's happening, my friend?
What's up, Twisted? Thanks for hopping on, buddy.
What up?
Word.
I couldn't jump on earlier. I didn't have my other phone with me. I was like, what the fuck is this Zoom number? Shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Happy full moon, everybody. What up, Buddhaboy?
Yeah.
Hey, man, going with the flow. We're talking about flow. Flow is the theme right now, more or less.
Hell yeah.
We're going to flow into this shit or flow out of this shit or flow around this shit, but the shit's going to flow.
Yeah, it always flows, man. Flows with the frequency, bro.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like it's bong it to me. It's always
Great.
bong it time as long as the jar's full.
Hell yeah.
Cheers, Twisted.
Cheers. Look at the Green 13 shaved, man. Oh, shit.
You look good, bro. You look good. It's a long mohawk.
It'll come back. We'll bring it back.
It's a nice look, though. That's clean.
Has anyone popped any new seeds for the full moon?
Not me.
No.
Did you?
Green Fingers, what up?
What's up?
Boats and hoes.
What are you popping? I know you're popping something.
I popped Pier 22 yesterday, the auto. I popped I popped everything. Napalm, Obi-Wan, Witch's Brew, the variant, all kinds of shit. We got that 52-year-old beans that we popped last year and grew them out in the backyard. We found one fucking sacrificial bean, so I want to grow it out and see what it is. But we're almost positive that strain we found from the 70s beans was lavender. Like, we got lavender. It smells exactly the same. It's all purple. They're unknown genetics from Lone Villain, but they were from the 70s, from fucking 52-year-old beans, dude. I'm like, I'll fucking see what they are, dude. I'm hoping for some skunk.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's where you're gonna find it.
Right. The true shit. That'd be pretty cool, man. Yeah, so
I
we
don't
just
want
got
to
a whole
smell
bunch of
that rubber
breeding.
bullshit either.
Yeah.
I don't want to smell
Burned rubber?
skunk. Period. That's it.
Burned
Nothing
rubber,
else.
not skunk. It's like exactly. I want skunk, not burned rubber.
I had the
Yeah, we got a
original.
whole
I
bunch
know
of
what it
stuff
smells
going
like,
on.
man.
Breeding
Yeah.
projects, frequency projects. You know what I'm saying? We got that fucking
Yeah.
the South
Saw that
Pole,
the other
North
day.
Pole
Saw that on
magnetism
Friday.
experiment. It's doing great.
What was that on Friday that you were talking about? That that one system.
The sonic bloom system, that's the frequency system I use
Yeah.
to grow the plants. You know, Mendodope calls it audio fertilizer, but that's not what it is. That's totally incorrect. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't give you fertilizer at all. It actually opens the stomatas and makes all the highways for the nutrient transfer to flow smoothly in the root system and in the leaf structure. So, you know, we're focusing on that this year.
And the magnets.
Trying to get some business going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the magnets. What kind of magnets you using?
Right now I'm just using fishing magnets, you know, because I'm poor as shit.
Or
And
big ones or the
yeah, big as you can find. My one I have is 250. I have other ones that are 75s. You know, someone else has got one at 625. I think Sir Sticky does. So those are good, but the neo magnum, whatever those are, the rare earth magnets, those are the best. But man, they're expensive. So not in the budget. I go to Harbor Freight.
I have a question. I have a couple of magnets around here. One that you get like at a hardware store, you know, it's on a metal rod, so you can find nails and stuff like that. Is that a very powerful magnet?
It just depends on how.
Or is it just
Yeah, it just depends on how many pounds it is. You know, like for my 5-gallon buckets, I'm only using 75-pound magnets. It's not really, it's the strength of the magnet that matters, but it doesn't have to be something that could pull the earth away from its, you know, yours or nothing stupid. All you're doing is magnetizing, say, water. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing. I'm magnetizing water. And also using the what the hell is it called? The bubble, the magnetized bubble. I forget what the vortex is called, but actually to increase the plant structure of growth. And the North and South Pole experiment that I got going on is just fascinating, dude. It's like the North is blowing the South away. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
amazing.
it's pretty fun.
Well, I've heard that electromagnetic energy is also something that's real. And like when you're talking about body work and Reiki and energy like that, you know, yoga, I kind of think of that Kundalini as being a similar type of thing, is, you know, the same. It seems like when you're talking about energy like that, it's almost all the same. It's just like, but it's there. It's there. Even if you can feel static electricity, you can feel it. You know what I mean? You can feel like, you know, energy.
Yep.
So I mean, that almost goes without saying, right?
No, absolutely. Absolutely. That's what, you know, what was it? Smiley helped me realize that. You know, I'm sitting there trying to figure shit out. You know, they don't tell you the secrets. You know, only God knows the secrets of frequency, right? So you're trying to figure it out. And then Smiley was like, well, hey, Twisted, isn't that kind of like you're raising electroconductivity of the soil? And I'm like, it's exactly what I'm doing. So now you research into that a little bit. He gave me that little piece of that, you know, because you got to figure out how the fuck does it work? How does adding sound grow your plants? How does adding a magnet grow your plants? So you got to figure that out, you know. And once you understand that part, man, you can put this stuff into everything. You know, that's the most amazing part. Like you were just saying with your life, your human body, you know, it's great. Fully transferable.
Yeah, and even silica and things like that in the soil affect the dynamic of the soil on that level. I don't think of things on that level too much. It's like this. I'm really like as mystical as I am and as open-minded as I am. And, you know, I got to encounter new stuff every day. I can't, you know, make it all part of my party line. You know, I'm just saying I'm flexible. And I do respect, though, when somebody puts it into terms that I can understand, that are tangible, and also which support some of my intuitions that I have inside of myself already through experience, philosophy, and observing others, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's awesome, man. It's awesome. I'm happy to see a lot of people are embracing the frequency, crystals and natural healing that our body has the power to do. I teach it a lot in the Ganja gospel. I won't go deep here, not like that, but we're like, we are the God, man. We have the frequency power, and we have the power just by our voice to change the way we feel, to change the way other people feel. That's powerful, man. And to harness that power is my whole goal. It's all about positivity, but sometimes people break that positivity, and you gotta smash them down.
Well, you definitely gotta draw the line. But here's the deal: hopefully, you have enough chi and presence and fucking respect that when you do speak, they're gonna listen, especially if you back it up with some substance.
Yeah, right.
Because the words evaporate, but I'm not gonna go away.
Absolutely, man. It's pretty fucking awesome. It's amazing, dude. It's been a few years road. It's been a few years, man, of just talking and showing and blah blah blah, and and it takes time to get proof out there. You know what I'm saying? Other proof that other people probably have it, but then you want to show in your community too.
I'm going to bounce, dude. I'm going to start my day. Gentlemen, have a great one. Thank you very much.
Oh. All right.
Good day, brother.
Cheers.
Love ya.
See ya.
Love you, Green 13.
Peace
Yeah.
out, 13.
I was just going to
Warm
say,
down here.
truth is, if you want to know what I believe everything that it is possible for anyone to ever believe. So I believe everything.
That's good. That's truth, though. With the shortest way possible to say it.
Yeah. I just say it. Everybody has a right to believe what they believe, and I believe that they believe that what they believe is true. And I believe that all beliefs are slippery, right? Because it's like this: nothing really requires our belief because it either stands on its own legs or it falls over.
Yeah, totally. Modern genetics. What up?
Did you just get up? Twisted?
Me? Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm in the opposite.
Yeah,
I'm at the end of my fucking day, dude. I'm like, fucking white, dude.
Fuck
I've
yeah.
been partying all day.
Yeah. Now I partied all day, and then I was driving around with Beavis, smoking out in the car and shit. It was so terrible outside tonight, dude. Like earlier, the weather was so treacherous. So I'm like, let's go driving around getting hot. So I came back and I was gonna do a live, get some t-shirts out there. I'm like, I think I'm gonna go to bed. Went to bed. Now I'm awake. So that's how it goes, though. Wake up about 3:00, 3:30. But it's weird, dude. It's so fucking bright outside, man. And I go outside today. It's warm. It was warm. I was like, dude, there's warm air blowing past my face. It was wild. It's cold.
35 right now, Twisted.
What's that?
That's what my weather, I just checked it a minute ago. 35.
35. What
where
a
I'm
beagle.
at. I can't fucking believe it.
That's
What up,
warm, bro.
My sleeping pattern's been all fucked up the last few days too. I've been fucking crashing out like fucking pretty much noon to fucking 6.
Yep. Yeah, that's how it's been. It's weird, man. I'm like, can't even fucking stay awake no more. Before, I would sleep during the day and take these naps and stuff because I was always on like high alert. Now Amber's here, so I'm like comfortable and shit. Now I'm sleeping all the time and sleep all night long. I'm like, damn it. I gotta switch it up though, because we run lights at nighttime. I mean, I run 24/7, but as soon as these suckers get big enough and I start breeding them out, so I'll be running them at nighttime. I'll be up.
How's Amber doing?
Oh, she's doing great. What up, Tao?
Good.
Yeah, she's doing great, man. She's getting in the groove of things and stuff. Good stuff like that. She's fighting that cancer, baby. That's all that matters.
That's good.
All with RSOs. It's fucking awesome.
That's good.
Well, Jobless, right?
Yeah, she was supposed to be on these hormone pills, dude, that had 50,000 side effects. And I'm like, dude, they have every side effect, even like death and shit. I'm like, don't use those, dude. I was like, trust in cannabis. I'm like, I believe that cannabis can cure your cancer. I believe it could have cured your cancer. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, let's try it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
well, you
yeah.
know what? I believe that the creator gives us all the tools to heal within the reach of us. You know, when I'm working on the car, I like to have all my tools within reach of me. You know, so use all the tools that are available and, you know, work on your, you know, we're supercharged beings, you know. So you know that, and she knows that, but it's like this, you know, the medicine is what kind of a catalyst for this fire that's going to cure, that's going to burn out this, you know, just reject it. You know, I mean, we're not in control, so control what you can control.
Right. Hell yeah, man. You know, I think it's amazing too that when COVID started, we were all talking about, you know, who was going to get COVID and stuff. And I'm like, we're all stoners, bro. We're not going to get COVID. We use cannabis. Now, I said this not as just to smoke it. I meant people who eat it, people who really medicate with cannabis.
That's right.
They're not going to get, they're not going to get COVID. What they find out recently? CBG, I think it is CBG or whatever it is, or CGA or whatever it is curing COVID. Is I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You know, something cannabis.
It kind of this was like the Nelson Mandela, the Mandela effect for me. I feel like we already knew this. I feel like this already happened. This is the thing that I feel like already happened. Everybody knew that fucking cannabis, ganja, marijuana, pot, herb, whatever the fuck you want to call it, CBD, CBGBs. You know what I'm saying is like it's intuitively universally known that the herb is a healer. Okay, if you listen to Jimmy Cliff's song, you know, Legalize It back in the day. Okay, that was like 1973. I don't know, 74, whatever it was. He lists off all these things that cannabis heals. You know, glaucoma, asthma, cancer. Doctors love it. Lawyers do it. You know, it was everything he said was spot on true.
Yep.
So I'm not freaking out, but I'm just saying, Ja Rastafari.
Yeah.
That's what it is, though.
Cheers to that.
Definitely a magical plant.
Get in here.
It's the healing of the nations. They wouldn't call it the fucking healing of the nations. It wasn't the fucking healing of the nations. So fucking wake up.
Well, dude,
Listen. I was taking pictures of my purple plant that I've taken 100 pictures of. Well, my kid saw it, and I saw him draw a purple ganja plant, and it was just the same one, and it was all this stuff. And my wife says, "Yeah, he saw it. I asked him to draw a flower plant, and that's what he drew." So I'm just saying, he even knows that it's the healing of the nations, and this kid's like fucking 5.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, guys, calm me down.
And that's where they need to start learning. Obviously, they're not allowed to use cannabis, most children, but man, you need to start educating your children about real medicine. You know, don't go take them on a dare tour. But, you know, if I had children at my disposal, I wouldn't have them down here because that's illegal. But I would definitely be teaching about cannabinoids, terpenes, because, man, when they're my age, shit, they're going to be an expert. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had someone like that to teach me that when I was younger. Nobody taught that shit. You were a stoner and a hippie in a field of weed somewhere. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, some of this stuff is just fucking intuitive. It's like I get so tired of debating it. It's like, you know, my opinion ain't science, not the law, but the facts is the facts, bro. You know, like when we walk over to the stream there, we're going to either swim, we're going to walk in the water till the earth falls from under us, and have a real interesting journey.
Fuck yeah. Hey, man, you know, in the Bible days, they were bringing people back to life with this cannabis. A couple other ingredients, too, of course, in the holy anointing oil. But there's bringing people back to life. I mean, that's some power. That's some power. I really believe that this plant could cure every single, well, maybe not a broken bone. The wet mud could do that though in the bush. But
Right.
Well, other countries, they got all, like I think it's like China, they got a whole bunch of different herbs stuff. When you go to a pharmacy, they concoct herbs and shit to give you. That's some
Yep.
goddamn pill.
powdered deer penis and shit.
Yeah, beer gallbladder,
Yeah.
whatever, deer horn.
But that's what that they still use that old world medicine. It's our Western medicine that's the crap. That's all pill. They go, okay, what is this? All right, let's break it down until it's to its chemical form. Let's reproduce that synthetically, powder it, put it in a pill. Here you go. Like, what the shit? Why are they deforesting shit then? You know what I'm saying? But they do that so that you can't find that secret after they do. It's like they break the mold.
Right, you can't go
Yeah,
make
well,
it.
here's the deal. Let's say one more thing. This is something they mentioned in St. Bernard's. Said his son has helped him since leaves off of the plant. Learning about the herb and cultivating the herb. And Marley said this. Not gonna get crazy. It's simply tell the children the truth. Yeah, man. Start with that. You're gone. Be clear. You won't have to live a this fucking hypocritical life. They'll be able to look you in the eye. They'll say, even though whatever my dad was a hippie or whatever, he was happy or whatever, he cared enough and respected me enough, even as a child, not to lie to me.
Yeah. We live in a very fortunate time, in the time I grew up, weed was a drug. Never to us, but weed was always a drug. It was in DARE. People tried to steal it out of the DARE book. You know what I mean? Now it's changing over to medicine, the real purpose of it. So like now we have a chance to teach the youth a different thing. They're trying to teach these kids the wrong thing to where when we die, man, these kids are going to know some fucked up shit. We can't let that happen. We have to be teaching them the shit we knew. You know what I'm saying? So they keep that
Absolutely
history going.
No, man, they've been brainwashed, and a lot of it's propaganda, and a lot of it's what you call revisionist history, and a lot of it's being expounded by people who have like bitter agendas and grudges and chips on their shoulders. So it's like this psychological problem. Sometimes, I'm serious, they manifest themselves in their work and their philosophy. So it's like this. Make no mistake, just because you hear it on CNN or you fucking read it in the New York Post or fucking this or that, you don't believe anything. Do not believe any of it. Do not believe any of it until you fucking talk to somebody. I've met like a Holocaust survivor. He had the tattoos on his arms with the numbers. Okay, you don't need to tell me there ain't no fucking Holocaust, asshole. I'll bust you up. I'm just telling you, I like to know. I want to know. I don't want you to go into grief telling me or get traumatic about it, but I want to know so I can pass it on to my children if it's something.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree Hitler was a bad person, right? Pretty much. But let me tell you what, that country at that time, they loved that man.
Yeah, I have I could do a whole ganja gospel about Hitler because I see Hitler in a completely different view than, obviously Holocaust survivors do. He went around the wrong way, but if you dig deep into when Hitler first started and what his vision was, what his goal was, bro, he was next generation shit. He was like, dude, if he wouldn't have killed like people like he was trying to, he could have changed the whole planet for the better, bro. We'd be flying in spaceships right now. That shit was crazy. Like Hitler had the total vision of next level, like totally from like a different planet, man. He was mass murder, but it wasn't really him, dude. It was his people. His people were sick, sadistic bastards.
Yeah. But what you just said's true. He was next level type shit, and that's where we got our idea from. After we beat them, it was like we're gonna become the next. We are
Germany, bro.
Yep.
We took all their scientists.
Let me say one thing. Okay, guys, let me say this straight up. Fuck all Nazis, okay? Nazis can just fuck off. Okay, especially neo-Nazis or fascists or fuckers, okay? I'll meet you in the alley myself and we'll see who comes out, okay? True. Okay. Secondly, with respect towards people of Jewish faith and everybody's all related to everybody and Jah Rastafari, I just want to say one thing. Shalom. Shalom means peace. So I'm not gonna address anything I don't know anything about, but I wouldn't want to offend anybody.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. 100%. But that's just what's weird about it is, our world has totally shaped in a kinder way, but it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. It's his dream. It's his vision come to life
Interesting.
It's crazy.
His neo-fascist prototype, it was like, yeah, the future is always the fascist future, dude. Because it takes the military-industrial complex, the only thing the leftist face, and fucking support it through the next stages of life.
You got some nuts going there. You pollinating over there, green fingers?
Hell yeah, every single one.
Nothing but balls I looked over. Jeez.
All these are boys.
There you go.
All those are boys.
Banana
Burmese banana berry and chocolate turnover boys, and then this one's my own boy. Two of my own boys. This is one.
You out there in that greenhouse.
You're letting them rock. Shit.
Hell yeah, I'm letting them rock. It's fucking what I do. Outdoor
it's a
fucking
plant orgy.
pollination. This is the first little open pollination. 2, 3, 4 little plants that lived because the rabbits killed everything.
I fucking hate those rabbits, bro. They killed 4 of my plants this year.
Fuck those things. Fuck those things hard, right in their asses.
Look at the size of this greenhouse, dude. I love this thing.
It's a hanger. It's not a greenhouse.
Yeah, it's a hanger. I'll stand right in the middle.
Greenfinger, show us that guy again. Show me those 2 guys. I want to see their little I want to see those males. Looks good. I'll be moving in next Tuesday there, Green Fingers. I'll be helping you with the garden. I'll be living in the greenhouse.
Spiders all over it.
Give me a little space over here.
Green Fingers and I could live together. That's the thing. You got to know we would get along.
Hell yeah.
Whatever he chose, whatever I chose, we do just cool shit. That's not everybody I could say that about.
Spiders. It ain't just green fingers. He comes with spiders, man.
Oh shit. No, I wouldn't be sleeping.
Some frosty ass weed right there. Jesus.
Yeah. I got a good buzz. I got a laughy buzz. I got a positive buzz. The Thai crossed with my punchiness of being awake and all the shit. It's actually kind of got a body buzz.
What strain did you smoke?
I have this one called chocolate pineapple, which is a chocolate Thai crossed with an OG Chem type of thing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, it's old world weed. It's like what you imagine like the Dutch masters were smoking in their pipes for real, like a hashish. It's got one of those kind of pipe tobacco tastes. It's got the chocolate, It's got the sweet in it, and then it's got the buds that are kind of like the old kind of sativa dominant buds, and everything about it is like so non-commercial but so beautiful. And it is actually a beautiful package. It's kind of like I have one plant, the Pakistani Chital Kush, which because these things were cultivated, these cultivars were selected and kind of coddled by these families and stuff over the years. They have personalities in themselves and they're very unique. So I'm just saying, when you get something with a pedigree and a lineage, it's cultural, then you're experiencing a different kind of high. And I like that. That's what I like about the land race or the heritage strains or whatever you want to call them.
I love the way you described that. That was beautiful. Great, man.
Right on. I'm just saying, if it will just energize my body, I'm gonna be a better human. So it's like this. In my medicine kit, I've got to have some genetics, and I'm gonna obtain some of those sometime. As I realize after having smoked this stuff for a long time, it's special. It's good for me. It's like medicine, antidepressant.
What do you prefer? Do you prefer new age kind of genetics? Or do you feel you like the older stuff better, like somebody who's bred it long time ago, like you're saying?
I like to view it like an herb or a spice or a apothecary type of herb, that you'd find like in a market throughout the world. They have little outdoor markets. So when I look at it like that, I like it when it has a little bit of, yes, the modern lime, but maybe a little bit of like coriander in it, which makes it feel like, man, this could be something you could eat or smell. So when I get those different sensations for me personally, which isn't so often in the modern cultivars, but I can see where they all come from a lot of the time. And then when you realize that the modern are just, it's like a kaleidoscope, a palette. It's all basically variations on these themes, and nothing is just one thing. Nothing's just cookie. It's Northern Lights. It's lemon pie. It's grape ape, or all these purple Urkel or whatever. All those have unique characteristics to them. You can't just say that tastes purple. I mean, floral or grape-ish or wine-ish or raisin-ish or whatever. The palate is very complex. So when you're talking to somebody, I guess the one who's known for all this shit is like Mean Gene. He has the palate that everybody respects. Yeah. Well, I think that we owe it to ourselves to at least view it like food. We're not such cretins that we can't have an appreciation for exotic food. So why don't we expand our palate to define what it is about this cultivar that we spend such intense hours with, and get some variety into our rooms, some variety into our lives, and learn more from the plant itself rather than trying to teach the plant what we want from it.
Yes. God damn, I love this guy. Buddhaboy, you're amazing.
Oh, geez.
I'm just saying, that's how I feel about it.
No, that's the perfect way to feel. I feel shit. It's how it should be, man.
Just love all weed.
And non-commercial. I mean, it's all medicinal. For me, it's actually rampant commercialism. I really want nothing to do with it because you've got nothing I want to buy. Just saying, it's the truth. It's like it's always slavery. It's not what this is about. I mean, not saying we don't need to pay our bills, and that, listen, any pack of seeds is worth $100. It's fucking good, guys. Let somebody make some money on the way. I'm just saying. But much more than that, you might be stretching it. And much less than that, it's cool too. I'm just saying, for me, truthfully, it's about spirit. It's about culture. It's about healing. It's about claiming the old world values, Renaissance, like what Green Fingers is doing. He's a preservationist. He's like a man who collects orchids. He's a dedicated, he's actually extending the life of this plant in a unique environment. He's really doing important work. And his seeds are just as valid as any fucking cookie seed or fucking Neville seed or any bag seed. So I'm just saying, it's all seed. It's all holy. And it's all like a prayer. So it is the healing. You know it.
It's all the seed,
bro. Anyway, you guys are all good. I'm not going to preach about it, but you guys know what I'm saying.
That's awesome.
I'm going to get out of here.
Peace out,
I'm spent, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to follow him right out.
Happy birthday, Modern.
Happy birthday, buddy.
It's your birthday again? Good Lord.
Today.
God damn, happy birthday.
We celebrate all week.
Happy birthday, Modern.
Where did you celebrate last year? Weren't you in Cali last year?
Not my birthday.
Oh, I thought you went out there for your birthday last year.
I was here on my birthday. Nope. I was hanging out with her just like this year or Discord, but I went out there, I think in March. It was March I went out there.
My birthday. So time flies so much, who knows? Most people forget that 2020 even happened.
Thanks everybody. Thanks everybody. All the happy birthdays, the chat stuff.
Hey, love you so much, Modern. You're doing so
Happy
good.
birthday,
Let's
brother.
do your very best.
Love hanging out with everybody. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Love you, brother.
Later, guys.
Happy birthday, man.
See you guys. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
That's cool. Happy birthday. Everyone's got birthdays out there. That's fucking awesome. Fuck yeah.
Well, with that
Yeah,
being
let's have
said,
more birthdays.
guys, I was kind of leaving the door open there for the birthday boy. I sure the fuck wasn't gonna kick him out, and he summons the man Twisted Roots, and I waited for him to come on and say hello and give
Yeah,
my
hell
own
yeah.
his happy birthday as well. But now that
Oh,
he's left the building,
she would
I
have told
got
me.
work to do.
Yes, sir. Right on.
So I
All right,
appreciate
guys.
you guys for hanging
Fuck
out,
yeah.
man. I love you guys.
Man,
This
hell
shit
yeah.
doesn't happen without you guys, man.
Love you, man.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Cheers,
Have a good day,
everybody.
Stoney.
See you later, chat.
Yeah, cheers. I'll be over here smoking weed.
Be good, Stoney.
Oh, the hell. There it goes.
I think I got just enough time for some shout outs before I get the fuck out. So
Did Twisted
cheers,
just go?
Twisted. Yeah, he did. He pulled the fucking SoCal on us.
Dadgummit. He didn't even tell us to fuck off. What a gentleman.
Oh, hold on for you. Go fuck off, guys. No, I love you guys. Peace. Go find
That's what you
peace.
call.
Go ahead,
Cheers,
you go.
brother. I was gonna say that's what you call a dry dismount right there.
No shit. No shit. No shit.
I'm gonna jump
Hey,
out
hey,
next.
green fingers. Let me be quick.
Go-
Green fingers.
Go ahead.
Things
Go
look
ahead.
real
Go
good
ahead.
over there, buddy. Things looking good, buddy. You hear me?
Thank you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. Kicking ass, man. Fucking A.
Thank
Keep
you.
it up.
Thank
Right
you,
on,
man.
man.
Love you.
Love
Love you,
you too.
Eagle.
You too, brother.
See you guys. See you guys, Eagle. See you guys later. Okay, I'm fucking high right now. Holy shit. See you guys later.
Take care,
Peace.
brother.
Holy shit, I can't push the button.
Yeah, that's always hard for me too. Hey,
Buddhaboy, I hope hanging out with the boys helped you decompress a little bit. I definitely can relate with the daughter problems there, man. I have that's my trigger right there, my girls. You know what I mean? I can take a lot of shit, but when it comes to my babies, I will come popping some heads off. So
you know, yeah, we're both big daddies, but you know, you gotta love the young ones, and you also gotta educate the young juvenile males how to conduct themselves as well, because it's like this. They gotta show some tact in class and things like that. Anyway, I love you lots. I hope you get have a productive and decent day, and I'll catch you real soon, probably tomorrow. Hey,
I hope so.
all right. All
It's
right.
West Coast takeover tomorrow, early, 11:30.
I'll definitely drop by
11:30.
probably. Love you.
Cool. Have a good day. Love you too, brother. With that being said, I'm gonna run through these shout outs just as fast as I can. I told myself I wasn't gonna do it, but what the fuck? What the fuck, right? Be grateful. Be grateful is what I say. God trying to transplant mom and dad back there. I think right there in that chamber right behind me, we're gonna watch the Columbium Project Go. Of course, Smiley's Jack Skeleton female behind me there, and of course my Columbia male. I just put in a 3-gallon. I'll be putting that in a 10-gallon tonight. I think I'm gonna just set them right there in that bay behind me. And what the fuck? Let's make some seeds. Right there on camera from start to finish. I think that's the way we're gonna roll. So hopefully you guys keep an eye on that project behind me. You know, I don't do a lot of updates. You just can watch my garden grow behind me. And if I talked about my own process day by day, I would be bored as fuck of this project. That's why I don't talk a whole lot about it. So with that being said, let's get these shout outs done. Got some decent music here. Let's see what we got here. What do we got? Something a little different. Let's try. I guess you guys liked that Gary Clark Jr. yesterday, huh? This one's the better version at the Surf Lodge. Man, it's fucking such a good tune. That gold. I'm gonna go ahead and just. I think yesterday I fucking I posted up You're Gonna Know My Name by Kerry Clark. This is When My Train Comes In, live at the surf shop. What a fucking perfect setting for one amazing song. Kerry Clark Jr. Roll with that, get him started, and just see where it goes. Crank this shit up, right? Sub Cool, D's House of Dank, Mama Lost 710, Scarecrow 420, Green Thumb Bum, Christina MG 89, Unplugged 705, Medical, McGullicuddy, Rick D, The Rebel, the IG 207, Fabian Salinas, Dave's Not Here, Tom Spook, Greg Walker, Bendo Dope, T-Dog, Dung Beetle, Red Eye Jedi Grows, Mother Nature, Justin Conway, Duckweed, Run Boy 7426, Justin Good Earth, Strongman Okie Grower 74, Corey Treble, Michael Wallace, Mo Vision 420, Who's Your Cat Daddy, Taco Don Slug, Rick S, Into Bushes 827, James Simmons, Kevin Hahn, World's Last Hope, Pats Fan 420, Bio Merchant, Dirt Road Dude, Canis Shiva, Jose Ramirez, Red Eye Rustler, Dead, But Goblin, Dr. Buzz Lightyear, Acetone, 710, Canuck, Candy Queen, Genetic, Stabby, Sanse, Fumador, Dirtman, Dan, Keith Black Sales, Mr. Bocilla, Sim Premium Gardens, Rasta Bob, Rasta Jeff, Soul, Root, Small, Tubes, Tyler, Frosty Buds, North Michigan Micro, Ouija Buds, Dub T Grow, Big Jar Grows, JC Modern Genetics, SoCal Weed Nerd, John, last PPJ15, Green County Grower, Perfectly Imperfected, CJ Apple, Dollar Tree Grower, G1 Production, Saint Grower, DOA Grow Meds, Miss Nudie Grows, I Gruesome, Johnny Canna Seed, You're Missed Tonight, Brother, Nutrient Shootout, Snotty Nicky, Zoe and Slammer, NNY, Pixel Monkey, St. Bernard's Observation Booth, Cobra 420, High Spy, Aldrich 25, Miss Madam T, Stu Moo, Mo Grower, Candy Crate, Loki Grows, Sus, This Guy Burton, 79, Polish Hammer, Midwest Outlaws, 31, Voodoo Ultra, Fresno Nerds, Cali Connection, Wolverine Grows, Big Jar Grows, so Jimmy One for Life, Late, Way Back Farmer, D-Block, MMP Nations, Creations, Amber Lana, Psychedelic Warlock, Artist, LT, Search Sticky, Rob, Big Day 420, Big Brent Wendell, Big Ed 1961, Matawani G3, The Green Click, JK Triple G, Mr. Sprinkling, Brittany and Tyler Teasley, Hope Farms, Lisa G, John, B2 Crazy for You, BGWG 420, Dr. Boswell, Purple Thumb OG, Arthro Sets Video, Arthro Just Face 420, Beach Coast Grower 420, Sir How, Trey Malone, Keep It Real, Haggerton 420, Sub Zeppelin, Audit Everywhere, BT Double A Grows, Bingus, Green Puffin Man, Alex Boy, Jeff, South Life, School Crop, Cause I Love It, Green Mountain Grower, Southwest Okie, Real 100, 212, Andy Man, Miranda Family Farms, Page Farms, Me All Flower, Ryan Henderson, Green 13, Noob Sobot Wins, King of Aquaponics, Sandra, Michigan Native, Mary Jane's Bed Garden, Dreamer 77, Double E, Bad Bunny Nutrients, Mr. Green Pots, Mr. Green Nugs from 619 to 664, Spaniard, Kruger, Jones, The Grow, Pop G Grows, Raz Amy, Dro Grows, Cass, The Grow From Your Heart Podcast, Lily Lunar, Green Med Flock, Jeremiah, Miranda, Stoney Creek, Lost Art, Mr. No One, LG 420, Giant Mike, Prometheus Oil, Jason Iso, B Win, David Coleman, Mason 662, Scroggy Mix, Scroggington, The Goddess Grows, Kaylee Burrows, Chad and Brad Family Falls, Paulie P, Kevin Jodry, Mike Concho, Jay Huggett, UDA, Green Tree Hunter, Kush Cloud, Joshua Seensland, Organic Home Buds, Lauren Nelson, Cam Wood, Maine Mystic, Show Love Always, Texas OG, Chuck Norris, Sargest, Claire Fresno, Happy Guy, 311 Mix Up, Kinder Grows, Evergreen Hayes, G Friend Tree, MMJ, Matt S.A. Ball, Dragonfly P, Justin Mess, Travis Walls, Lucky Mike, Seattle Chronic Seeds, King Chronic, Book Tight for Blessed Coast Seeds, Django Gas, Papasso for Life, John Smith, Tommy Trico, Spoke King, Raz, Pop Little, Slow Roll, Spiky Pilot, Oscar Green Jr., Matt Silbert, Into 11, Stephanie V, Shark Pulley, 989, Von Brown, Sovereign Garner, Sooner Nation, 420, Joe Y, Bugs 1, 313, Grower, Painted Lady, Frank Boot, Jay Myers, to Mid, to Chat, to Mr. Randy D, to Bag Seed, Dr. DGC, Jeff Shredder, 911, Dutch Cross, 420, Scallywag, 420, Skillbo 1, Medgore 1, Empire Rico, for Growly, Lost Leaf, Liam Mass, Danny Danko, B Bear 7, Ollie, Noble, CK, Tom Trinidad, Looney Jester, Smoking with Small Town, Tim S, Mr. Lacey, Raptor Grows, Rob, Automation is Freedom, Robert Hazel, Hudson, George Michigan Quarter, Double Tap Farms, Mr. Green Thumb, 420, 808, Rudy Prospects, the Cana Bus Driver, Hating Life, Kenny 710, Operation Growth, TBN, TM 42696, Rude Nuts, Dr. Hammered, E-Nails, That's just hammering me, no doctor. Dr. Scrambles, BB Moonrocks, GHF Double J, Bio Green, South Grower, 56, Hanky Sinky 420, OGKP, Ganja Nan, Your Mama, Georgia Joe, Roy Rodriguez, Bee Growing, Nature's Best Nugs, Killer Bee Grows, Ganja Wizard, Husky Gardens, Nut Tree 420, Dr. Ooh, Soil for Life, Bully for Life 420, the Jeff Rowe 42069, B698, Dr. Franklin Booty, Goddamn, I'm Big Ted's Test. The Riffin' Fat Boy, Jack Greenstock, 420, Boom Farms, Charlie Farm, 420, Aldridge, 25, Smiley's Gardens, JT's, Misty's, Doug, Smoking Grove, Frazier, Grokoski, Twisted Roots, Faded Farm, 420, Jeff Jarowski, Genetic Memory Farms, Evolve, 420, Jen Cameron, Mr. Bagsy, Jill Carter, Mystic Marks, Mystic Grower, Ginger Snap, CTE, Rose, Rick Wolf, DLP, 2372, Ned Denver, Mike Davager, Sergeant Pepper, 420, Cannon Trooper, Blind Cat, 420, Light Up, Tim, UKSIF 420, Buddhaboy, Devon Shipwreck Medical, MJ, Budsville, USA, Resurrection Prophet, Chris Martinez, sorry about that, Dankman for Johnny, Dankman Ted, Red Setter Farms, Good Life, Joni Bell, Chicha B, Most Hated Grower, the Major General 420 Army, the American One, W Digger 714, Shirates, Kinios, and the next Mountain Skies, ready to hit that hot bar, Chris Mertz, Ian, Save Robbie, Sergeant Lab, Peppa Faye Cam, Finger Lakes Finest, Ridge Patch, Dozer Moon, Southern BT Grower, Choose Medical, Jerry Bear, Plus One Mushroom, Secret City Pioneers, My Little Tent, 2042 Spacewalker, Christian, Tree Mump, T Barrington, Heart and Soul, Homegrown, Mike B, T Dwayne, East Coast Quill, Heidi Day, Galactic Gardens, John Smith, Eucalyptus, My Natural Farms, Pacific Northwest Seeds, Roscoe, Paul, Lemon, Hoko, French Rita's, usually like 420, Grant Man, Mary Bond, Semi Sizzle, 9-inch Colas, Chris Wu, DK Trades, Vision Creator, the Guru, the Kind Group, Brew, Cannon Nation, JJ Wires, Dan the Indoor Man, Gromies, Homies, Hamilton, Grown, Clip Smoke, Keystone, Cannon Flag, BA, Big High 710, Eugene Greeley, HU, also Fred Jordan, Carlos, North Arizona, Beard Grove 420, No Sell, Jesse White, Gastain, Yeti, Introvert Genetics, Social J, Vixen, Robin, Mr. Killer 8, Mo, James Buttercream, C-Dub from NorCal, the Pharmacy C-Bag, Deadhead, Smoky 616, Curtis Mayhead, Matt Myron, More J, Rick Haven, Stephanie Dora, Intended Seats, Carries K, Mike Rubel, so Drew Bear 420, Maxi 751, Lawrence Gonzalez, so Get Up, Stu Moo, Pop Go 719, Big Boy Shake, Baby Old School, or Old Smoke, sorry about that, PWC Grown Bugs, Lord Wash, Mr. Weed Blunt, Old School Grower, Chad Westport, Honcho Grown Floor Nugs, My Little Piece of Heaven, Coogin Sound Seeds, Goliath Grove, Richard T, Crispy Wannabe, Mrs. Soul Food Spectrum, Gone God, Lori Hanson, Real 2,000 Years of Tradition, Mr. T. Conley, Pimp Jam, McBody Face, Show Me Sasquatch, Fuck Google and you, I'm Going Well, Canadian Restore, Porter, Farm, Call Right, Scepter, Humble Farm, Tannery Farm, Seldom Seen, Oak Park Garden Tail, 9782, Skunk Packs, Martial Artist 2012, Microslave Hefner, Danny McDizzle, Medically Fit, KGB, Robert, Mr. Green Fingers, Motherfucking Thomas, Rachel Coach Plenty, Monkey Balls, Andrew Champion, Bobby Lynn Meats, Trent Digger, Mr. Mac, Tony Lake Blown, Bill S. Wheat Piece, Tater Delicious, Minty, Country Roots, You're on Fire to the next Earth Creeper, Big Ray 420, Teeny 101, Buds and Hassan, Mr. Club 14, B Man Farm 616, Snarl Up North, Max Ruben, Ruby, Timothy McKim, Neo, Justin Bean, Zagronic 88, Bat Valley Real, Jennifer Steele, Kid Basir 3, Turf Farm, Shannon, Stevens, Carlitos, 14, Skater Country, Mr. C, Wilstein, Firesaw, Wally Wookie, The Goddess Grows, Roster Bob, White Feather Grows, Furnace Rooms, Tone Grows, Dan, K-Man Grows, PX Gunna 81, Smith, New Grows, Sean McCann, Jay Monks, Danky, Daniel, Walla Walla Can Grow, Fall Dog, Huron, Council, Lucifer, Rock Wave, Justice Make, 420, Ben, Fresh Grove, Thriving Earth, High Boy, Your Man Grows, We Be Grown, Australian Grown, Love with the Plant, Argo American, Spot Poker, Unfrozen Caveman, Hawaii's Highest Surfcraft, Michael Goon, Jeff Lowenfels, Mobius Gross, Dank Brownies, Dan D, Elliot Harkins, Mystic Flavor, The Foraging Gardener, Overwater, Overkill, Seattle Seeds, Shadow Warrior, Valley Green, 514, Amelia Jensen, Oz Indica, Dr. MJ, Coco, Brandon Ross, Matthew Gates, Steve Spag, Drone Sour, Shotgun Willie, Dank Yoda, Jay Simmons, Turbo Grows, Clackamas Food, DJ Conley, Aaron the Grower, Light 1978, Mary, Michigan Grown Buds, Your Boy, Roy Boy, Delta 9, Jay McDaniels, Clackamas 420, Stinky Cola, Dylan Signpart, PFC Farms, Husky Garden, Sun Grown 707, J8 Drones, 8420, Cascadian Grows, Tito's McGee, 4 Plants 8, Weedworks, Captain Scroggs, Cookie Bones, Hans Warrior, Jackie Young, Terry Lee Live, McAster, Tempe, Andy, NT, Urge, Green Jr., Leon from All Purpose Plus, Green Goose, 11 Smiles, 11, Bindu, Bud, Mike, Rasa, Plenty, Richard Forrest, David, Pimenta, B4 People, Nick T, John Reach, What About Wild, Prince Patty, Daniel Bergman, Green Papa Man, B. Doug Lee, James Stone, Charge Rose 818, John Wade, Carolina Roots, Sister Golden Hair, Dana, L. Dancarino, KNF Gardens, Blank 1032's One Only Feed, Farmer James, Crypto Dope, Richard Lamb, HIP Grower, Patches Beam, Dan Marino, Chronic Wonder, Sunrise Go, Top Floor, Genetics, Volvich, 420, Can 2 Cannabis, Justin Fisher, My Dog Knows You, Rooster Grows, Alex Hardy, Hardy Gear, Meddy Cropper, Daniel Grows Folder, Photos, Mitten Grown Meds, Sunrise Grows, Lexi, Brittany and Cool, You Know I Love You, No Limit 916, Grumpy Toad, Alchemist, Cannon Mix, Soren Born and Dixon, Roz, Joe, Alex D, Dirty Or Catfish, High Power, Thunder Dan, Propagation Station, John McDaniel, Sarge, Lisa Marie, Sarge Grows 818, Blaze, per daily fried proper perpetual eagle proud royal sales smiles for you Frank side of the Dayton Judge. It's Keno Kelly Maxwell Captain 420 Sing Fat. What about Bob Iljuster Pop Shroom John Gorski Jen Doe Mr. Dungeon Gangster THC4 PTSD T Barrington Honcho Grown Swamp Camp Pilero Canabinco Best Up Because Jen Doe Mr. Randy D Canafari 420 AB normal Frank Guerrero Bear Feet J Brent 74 CK Brown Guy 420 Pachyderm 420 Burning Tree Main EA Gray Sun Grown 207 Hydro Daily. Yeah, let's roll. Hydro Daily, Hempwood GG, Jamie Ream, Supreme Grape, Stoney, Rockafeller, Caveman, Cannabis, Wild Bobby, Sean Benz, whoop, gotta back up, Brew City, Sin, Why Sustainable, Midnight Roots, Dead Cynic, Knuckles, Michael P, Polly B, Quick, Be Nimble, but E Kilowatts, Michael D, 4889, Disbanded Brothers, Mycelium, Matt Joseph, Grace Medicine, RX, Keeping Chief, Hydro Daily, Concerned American Cannabis 411, Freedom of Speech, Dr. Joints Works, D's Trees, Conscious Sudoku, 710 is Oil Upside Down, Jesse Stevenson, Victoria Baduch, the Buddhaboy, What About Bob, Sacred Garden, Gus Gross, Slick Rick 8 Pounds, David St. Louis, Amoop Watts, Castine Yeti, Ed Bren, MN Grown, Uncle Elmer, Off Grid Trips, Christopher, Big Force 54, Lost Predator, Matthew, SoCal, Sioux, Illinois, Man Beater, Jink Proof Genetics, Dark Horse Genetics, Stoner Dude, Joel and Jen from North Star Genetics, Carol Ann, Mr. Uncry, PTA, B13, Leo Brood Beyond Perfection, XX Elite GPXX, Uncle Stoner, Crispy Treat Cures and Gore Paradise, LAD Grown, I See Me Clan, Decoy Bacon, Mr. Scotto, Fresh Baked One, Jay Allen, Big Bob Grows, Sally Cano, Australian Grows, Yucca 420 Gardens, Daniel Phils, Mr. Nowhere Man, Sally, Silly, Seashells, Wild Bobby, John Binns, Rescue Ready, Roadside LLC, Notorious Son, Magma Seeds, Father and Son, Trimming Tutorial, Sub T Dank, Jose Ramirez, Doggo the Hut, 420 Moonbuck, Chibo Man, GR 420 Community Videos, Detroit River Rat, Louis Garcia, Michael P, AJ Everyday, Captive Audit, Cheddar Bob 13. Hopefully you're all right, brother. Main 420 Med Grower, Cookie Scoop, Jay Kendricks, In for the Grill, Captive Audit, Backwoods All Good, Salesman Sale, Adam Skankin, Chanel Simpson, One Smoke Away, Gancho Roads, Kazoo, Aaron Burning Shrooms, Mr. Lincoln, Sinking Angel Studios, MG. 420 Grow Temp, Paul T. John Fleming, Dinkovich, Fiber Flower, Polly P, Seldom Seen, Lenny, Organic, Sunman, Chiba Sunny, Jepapal, Ricardo Sosa, Dan Chase, Earth Friendly Farmer, fuck, Candy Forest Farmer, fuck all that, Biscuit Pie, I brought all these tonight. No, I didn't. Dan J, Earth Friendly Farmer, Candy Forest Farmer, fuck all that beats, Biscuit Grower, Jason Line 512, Snake Eyes, Northern 4466, Jason Grosson, Stoner Baker, MD, Stoney Creek, Russ Sonic, French Dweller, Tarzan, Superman, Old Man, Herbert Hash, Freebird, Bolt Grower, Matty Gar, Simple Time, Survivor One Time, Simple Man, Survivor One Time, Tim Blake, Golf Coast, Chronic, Steam Fed, Calero, Harley Grower, Jen God, Jason Live 512 again, Steve Collins, Todd Kendricks, Property Maintenance, Sharpie, The Island Hayes, Scoop Steve Speech, JR Ream, Randy K, Steve Collins, TCDR. Hope you enjoy Mexico, brother. Claire Killian, Wardrobe Farley, Randy Grande, Piff 1000, Ace Boot 3223, Wake Up, Captain Freedom B, Puffer Smiles, 15 Digit, Michigan Ganja Mooch, Hash Fridge G, Super Bob. Sorry, right? Broski 808, Weekend in Burners, K-Bag, Justice Station, Strong Style, Organic, Zippy, Imatic, Honesty, K-Hell, Me Off Flower, Brent Boog, Todd Kendricks, K&T, Chris D, True Serum, both times full. Trucer and full time full Natty Dread, Barbara Matthews, Ancient So Grown, Kevin Jiu-Jitsu, Kenna Health and Happiness, Berserk 215, Collab Low Cut, Albert Trenley, Momentic Meds, Raz Benchy, Helen Hughes, James T, Atomic Spoon, Miss Jill LT, Gardens, Big Daddy, High Flower 420, Lobster Brush Bro, Mother Tree, Maine, Red Pill, where you been, motherfucker? Your boy Roy Boy, Ecstatic, Shannon Gibbons, Wuhan, Rick W, Comfortably Numb, One Smoke Away, the 840 Show, Richard Lamb, Red Pill 710, Cause You Miss, Cannabis Pursuit, K Rolling, Worthy Buzz, Logan Man 81, Oil and Flower Podcast, Entourage Effect, Warren Dixon, Pink Lady, Luck, El Mondo 420, surrounded by Keith Ferrari from Fringe Dwellers, single fathers, happiness without guilt. Mike Steve 562 Ganja, James Chrysler, Green Ghost Genetics, Sun Zolo, B Benson, Astro Charlie, Sativa, Smurf 4 GTCA, Bush Doctor, Astro Charlie, one more time, Dirty Hope Gardens, TK, James D. Weaver, Grow Ohms, Corey Gagdon, Green Hill Farms, Hillbilly Herbs, Tasty Worm Turb, Stink, Skunky Brewster, YBF, Larry OG, Boss Farms, Spartan Grown, Johnny Green Thumb, 710, Michigan Wildflower, Seldom Seen, Gambler, Todd O'Connor, TP 710, Caribou TV, Virginia Herbs, Red Primo, Equilibrium, Organics, Trophy Truck, Skyway, Kevin O'Donnell, School of Crop, Stupid Trucker, eBay Bud Tender, The Glass Girl 420 Grow, Ted Nugs, Matt Javine, Grade 77, Ted Nugs, Skunk Ape, Glasswork, Beast Mode 347, Justin JME 182, Mike Atomic Skier, if I missed it, webcam, Dan, Stoney, Baby Fat, J Cooted, Pip 1000, Dan, Stoney, Sunshine Farm, Daydream, Brad, Star, Mountain Reed, Scotty Nowhere, Justice Mick, Not Sure, Red Bear Farms, Two Dogs, Seed, Butt Plug, Bugaloo, Luck E, Claude E, Goslin, Mao T World, Green Galilla, CT Gardens, Benny Ben, Up and Able, Mr. Marduber, Kush Terps 5, Sentimental, Green Goddess, Alberta Cannabis Grower, Earth Creeper, Don Hazelhurst, Matt Ness, John Galtz, Coonward, Robert Hazelhurst, Pedro and Dizzy, Joey Berger, Messer, Mike DeVille, Mikey from Maui Joe Gold Genetics. Cheers to you, Mishy, Dankster, Dragonfly, Earth Medicine, Thunder Dan, San Louis, Sun Grown, Super Bob, Dutch Gross 420, Tough Impact, Mr. Tree, Green Gypsy 1, Das 821, Das 21 or 241. There we go, Das. Sorry about that. One Dirty Rotten Imbecile 69, Steady Gains, Ginger Bug, Sora Sovereign, A, Paco Smartphone, Brady, Ridley, Foul F, Tough Impact, Crazy People Doing Stuff, Weight Pie, Multiple Vision, Patty O, Bears Growing It, Home Invaders Get No Pity, Blue Kiss Gardens, Crack Babies, DWC, Showed It for Life, Token Parted, Supernatural, Brittany Nicole, Sacred Gardens, Rastafy, Joey One Love, Mr. No BS, Penny Pebbles Rippers, Frank, Rowdy, 420, Chief J. Reese, Dog Days Gardens, Green 54. Hopefully I'm saying that right. 420 Green Goddess. Last but not least, Weedest 207. Good morning, good night. If this is the end of your day, your journey, please get some rest. This is the beginning of your day, your journey. Please go out and make a prosperous day. First and foremost, take time for a little bit of self-love, a little bit of meditation along the way of the day. Please take time to do something nice for somebody. Random acts of kindness do save lives. I'm a living, breathing example of that. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you tonight, Johnny and SoCal, hopefully tonight at 11:30 with West Coast Takeover. I may or may not be there. I love a little bit of time off, I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably be there tonight. With that being said, enjoy your day. It is fucking hump day. Please try to put a little hump in your day. That being said,